I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with the real. You hip in the front so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Hey, this is not what it looks like. Jeez, gosh.
What's up?
Hey, guys, happy Friday. What up, though? Welcome back to Heavyweights, Woodward Heavyweights, live on WoodSports.com. I'm easy, joined by Amon-Ra.
Hello.
Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff.
Let's go.
Nick, you're
in a different kind of suit today.
Yeah, what's going on?
Normally you see you in a hot dog suit.
This is a business day. We got big things going on here. We got a lot of shit to attend to.
Okay.
And it's time to get the job done. And that's why I'm dressed up. Let's go. Go blue. Go me on my picks. I'm tired of all these Spartan fans talking all that shit all week. It's been a long time since they've won a game against Michigan.
Not that long.
It's been long.
2 years.
It's been long. And they're talking all this shit like they own this rivalry. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. It's business today. I'm winning all of my picks.
This is the thing I've learned today.
One of you guys, I'm not making any locks on who, will be in the suit. Let's go.
This is the thing I've learned today. Michigan fans are scared shitless.
Oh,
dude.
absolutely.
You should have heard KG and Flannel crashing out on BDE. Nick's coming in here dressed for a funeral. Like, this dude, these guys
this is not all black, buddy.
These guys are absolutely scared to the core. Like, if you guys beat us, am I going to be upset? Yes, I'm going to be upset. But it's not devastating. We still have two very winnable games on our schedule to get into bowl eligibility.
Yeah.
With Purdue and Rutgers. If we beat you, you're not going to a bowl game.
The reason why I know you guys are nervous is, like, you're not forcing as a topic. You know what I'm saying? That there's not shit talk from your end. It's all coming from this guy. By the entire network, by the way. I mean, I haven't been here while Braylon and Ryan are here. What have they been like?
Not talking about him much.
Right?
I mean, Braylon thinks Michigan's going to.
Did he pick them to lose?
I don't
heard
know.
a little bit of the show
He told
earlier.
me, we did a video and he picked Michigan, but earlier this week, he was saying a little something.
Are you dry snitching?
No, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game for sure. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If Aiden Childs doesn't turn the ball over, there is no chance Michigan wins this game.
He's got to turn the ball over.
Yeah, probably. He turned it over once against Iowa, and we still dominated them. So just got to limit it. Just take care of the ball. But yeah, Nick, you look good. I think this pretty much stamps that you're going to be in the hot dog suit again because you're just in your head now.
That's just crazy talk. That is spin zoning.
This guy dressed like he's going to a mob meeting.
That is
dressed as an
spin zone. That is spin zone.
Don Falcone over here.
Exactly.
You started watching that saw last night?
I watched the first 2 episodes last night because I finished Walking Dead, so I decided to watch catch up in Penguin. It was really good.
Wait till you get to episode 4.
She's a fucking nut job, but I would tear that ass up.
Wait till you get to episode 4. It's great.
And Colin Farrell as the Penguin dude is good.
Yeah. At first, I was mad. I'm like, you're taking away jobs from us fat guys.
Yeah.
But he's killing it.
Dude, he was so good in the movie. And in this, when he says "waist," it's the waist. That guy's the waist.
That guy's the waist.
I love that shit. I don't know. It's little things.
No,
like when he goes and takes care of his mom. What are you doing? It's good stuff.
No, the Penguin's great. The Penguin's phenomenal, honestly. Is it better than the movie? It's different with shows.
I love the movie. It is unpopular opinion how much I love the Batman. I think
it was a really, really good.
I think it's 2 at least of the Batman movies I've seen in my lifetime.
You know what this Penguin show is proving, by the way, too? It doesn't have to be the freaking Joker every single time you make a Batman film.
There's so many good Batman villains.
They have a whole entire spin-off based off Penguin right now, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and they had so many, and they would normally only use like 3 or 4 of them.
That was the only thing about that movie, which, by the way, I'm like a Robert Pattinson hater because we grew up in the Taylorverse, whatever.
Listen,
Team Edward, Team
I grew up with that shit.
I'm not a Twilight guy, but Robert Pattinson is a fantastic actor. I will give him his chops. Like, go watch Lighthouse. He is a great actor. I knew he was going to kill the role, and yeah, I love that movie. But
the only part of it that I hated was when they like teased the Joker, and I was like, come on, guys, like we don't Enough with the freaking Joker.
Yeah.
I got enough.
Yeah.
We've seen it, the Joker has his own spinoff, and that thing's spiraling right now too.
Yeah.
You see it?
No.
I want to shout out
First one
Trav,
was
by the
good.
way. Trav's also in the building.
Shout
That's
out
a
Trav.
social media lead. Anything you guys see from Woodward Sports social media that you absolutely hate, it's always this guy. So just, here he is right now.
I
And
just
give
want
it
to let
up.
something be known. The Batman is one of my favorite movies ever.
Which one? Like the one that just
the
came
new
out?
one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
one of your favorite
perfect.
movies ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest,
It's a great fucking movie.
it's almost a little too close to home at the end.
It's just the villain's so
Yeah.
so
Realistic?
there's so
Yes,
there's
that
so
one's
much
realistic, yeah.
realism to it. It's scary.
Jeez.
That's why I enjoyed it. That, and I thought the Batman was more true to the version I thought of Batman, which is like
I agree.
not this debonair like playboy. Like, you're weird, dude. You're just a weird guy. I think that makes more sense as Batman.
What's going on right now?
That's Chris.
Oh, that's Chris. Oh,
Wait, what? Oh, that's my.
Yeah,
That's your doppelganger?
We found your doppelganger. She's
that
on
would be
ESPN.
you as a woman.
But
We're still in sports.
we do get to talk about the Red Wings because the Red
Yes.
Wings won a game yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone on this desk might have said
Oh
it
my
multiple
God.
times throughout these past couple days that the Red Wings offense was going to get back on track against the New Jersey Devils because at that point they had
did it?
they scored 5 goals.
They barely stayed in the offensive zone.
And they scored 5 goals. So that's all I care about.
One of
Obviously, one came on an empty net.
Oh my! You put up the pictures real quick.
sickest empty net goal
I
I've
got
ever
two
seen.
sides of this thing, but it's just fucking iconic. Gossosphere. I mean, what a fucking. Oh, not
Rasmussen.
Goss. I'm sorry, Rasmussen.
Moose.
What a fucking dog.
Yeah, dude, Rasmussen, I mean, it's about time. Like, it's about time he started playing like he's 6'6". He went out there and he got the empty netter and he absolutely sunned Jack Hughes, flexed over him.
Jack Hughes is supposed to be a guy, isn't
Jack Hughes is a very good
He
player.
is a guy.
Yeah, he is a very, very good player in that NHL.
Like the few times I played Chell on the PS4 before I got rid of it was like that was the guy I always traded for. He's supposed to be. He was good as fuck, fast as fuck, and the way like Goss. Jeez, I don't know why I keep calling him that.
Jesus.
Rasmussen was like still in front of the net, saw him coming, didn't give a shit.
No, he's 6'6", bro. This is how Rasmussen's supposed to play. He had a really good stretch a couple years ago before he got injured. And last year, he was on and off. He made some good plays. I'm a big fan of Michael Rasmussen. I love what he brings to this table because, like I said, he is a big guy. He can play on the wing. He can play center. He can play different places. So I think
been
he's
very
really
clutch at
important
times.
to his team, and he's great on the penalty kill. I think he needs to put more of this in his game. I was really happy. Even on an empty netter. Like, you're 6'6". Go dunk on Jack Hughes. And that's exactly what he did. My guy, known hater in the room of him, but Christian Fisher starting the scoring. No, Nick, how did you feel about that?
White lightning.
Getting just absolute shots on BD.
Yeah, I was
from
surprised by
Spenny.
that.
I don't know what
I
kind of
didn't call you
bourbon you were
casual.
sipping. Yeah, both sides. That was just completely false. That I'm just this massive hater. You asked me or I asked you, or you asked me a question.
Yeah.
Why or who are you taking down that you should start Marco Kasper on this team?
Yeah.
That's when I said Christian Fisher.
Hater. He wanted
Because
his family
he had
dead.
under 20 points last year. You know what Christian Fisher's good at?
He had
what
a
he
hot
did
streak,
last
though.
night.
Yes.
What he did
He did
last
have a little
night.
heater.
He's good at, with his physicality, which I thought was set on this team with a guy like Michael Rasmussen
Yeah.
and a guy like Ben Sherratt. I didn't think you would have to rely on Christian Fisher to be the force.
Well,
the
you need
muscle
more than two
that you
guys
need.
that can be muscle. You need
Well,
more
I
than
need-
two guys on a team that are going to be physical. And Christian Fisher is the perfect fourth line guy.
You're
He is the
spin
perfect
zoning
fourth
this.
line guy.
You're spin zoning
What do
this
you mean?
stuff.
You just said that you thought it was covered with two guys. You need more
Because
than two guys. How's
What
that a spin
happened-
zone? That's what you said.
What happened when we didn't have Marco Kasper on this team?
Yeah, that's true.
We went on a 3-game win streak with him.
Yeah, but guess who's here?
Mr.
Guess who's got more goals than Marco Kasper? Christian Fisher. No, I'm not
we
here.
gonna act like-
I'm not here
yeah.
to proclaim that Christian Fisher is a Selke winner or whatever you want to.
Under 20
Yeah,
points
absolute
all
troll.
last year.
He is. Yeah, Christian Fisher is not this top lineman, but I like what he brings to the Red Wings. Like I said, he's a physical guy. He's a good locker room presence. He's a perfect fourth line guy. Perfect for penalty kills. He'll go out there when guys are out there taking shots at Lucas Raymond all night and dumping Lucas Raymond every time he touches the puck. Fisher is out there throwing the body around. He's hitting people from behind. He's getting a little dirty. You need that on your team. He's really the only guy, him and Ben Sherratt, because Rasmussen doesn't really play like that are going to do that. And I like it. I'm not saying, I'm just busting your balls there. Capo, relax.
Relax, you ain't got your stripes
You
yet.
ain't got your stripes yet. You're an earner, but you ain't got your stripes yet. I liked what I saw out of Christian Fisher. Obviously, I don't expect him to score fucking 20 goals a year, but he can win you some games playing how he does. And fourth line guys are important for a team. And he's proving that.
But I would like to see him get in the back of the net a little more. Last night, it was crucial for him to do so, and we won the game because of it.
Yes.
And he hasn't done that throughout his career. Shout out Jesus for calling me a casual.
Yeah, that was
while
aggressive.
He stands
When did that happen?
with the
BBE.
worried about national media and how they're going to look at the Michigan championship as he's supposed to be the biggest Michigan stan here, going around the whole entire country to every game, supposed to stand with his goddamn team, and he's worried about the national media.
There's a spin for you.
Talk about a
Spin it
goddamn
up.
flip-flopper. This guy's worried about the national media. You're supposed to stand with your team that you are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to go see. And you're worried about national media and how they're going to look at your national title? Yeah, I didn't play hockey, Jesus, but I watch every game because I care about this goddamn team. And when asked questions, I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability.
Fuck
Jesus,
yeah, Nick.
what the fuck was that?
Business. Pizza, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Big dick Nick. Big dick Nick. Yeah.
Jesus must have been off the booze as well. Because what kind of shot was
He
that?
was. He was.
Is he old enough to drink?
Sounded like it.
He was off the bourbon. Damn, Nick.
Damn, Nick.
He came. You should have brought a shovel because you're putting people in the dirt, son.
Should air horn yourself in that one.
Supposed to be my guy, throwing me 6 feet under.
Throwing
I'm coming
you
right
deep.
back.
Nick brought the suit and really meant business.
I like
Standing
it.
on business.
I like it.
All right, I have this real quick question for you hockey guys here.
Yes.
Because I get how you operate. You hype it up a little bit. You're not concerned about the offense.
No,
I
I'm
have this fun
absolutely
stat for you.
concerned about this offense.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Yes,
'cause outside of the Edmonton Oilers, in games they've won, they've been outshot 38-18.
Yeah, they've been outshot like 110 to 50 the past 3 games.
And the games they've lost, it's been a 31-30.
Yes.
What
They
the
won a game with 11 shots on goal. That's not going to happen.
What's going on?
Talbot and Lyon have played at an elite level so far, minus 1 game. Like, Lyon is, I forget, Jesus used his hockey hard-headedness or his hockey elite. It was some stat he brought up that was like projected goals against, where Alex Lyon's second in the NHL. So those guys are playing at a high level. Can they keep that up all year? You'd hope so, because they don't have to be a number 1 goalie. They can take turns. But I'm concerned with the offense. Like I said, they've been outshot 2-1 their past 3 games. You can't keep winning like that. It's impossible.
One guy stands out to me easy, Lucas Raymond.
Yeah.
You got the contract. You got to get going. Find your shots. Find the back of the net. That's the guy that needs to get going for this team.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly believe that. Once he gets going, it'll set everything up for the rest of these guys.
2 assists last night, but yeah, right. I want to see him scoring the way it was towards the end of the year.
It's the power play, man. It's really the power play. I mean,
Kaner's trying.
That's what carried him last year. Was the
Kaner's
power play.
trying.
Yeah.
Kaner had a C&I goal, and that's what I like to see. Christian Fisher got a goal. Patrick Kane had a seeing eye shot that snuck in between his blocker and his pad. Alex DeBrincat had an absolute rip of a snipe in there. Like, there were some good goals scored and some ugly goals scored. That's how you're going to have to do it in the NHL. Normally the Wings don't get the ugly goals, but they've been getting some of them this year, so that's good at least. But yeah, the offense needs to improve. They can't keep getting outshot 2-1 and expect to win games.
Also, a
Can't
little
keep
bit
him in
of
the
puck
offensive
luck.
zones.
Little
Weird.
bit of puck luck last night.
Yeah.
Talbot, he played well, but they had some go off the post.
Yep.
That could have gone the other way. So we got lucky. I'll take it 100% of the time. We won that game, found a way again in this hot streak that we've been on. They just got to keep it rolling.
What's the next game up for the Red Wings? Who they got?
I don't know.
Oh, the Oilers come to town Sunday.
Oilers?
I know Sunday. I don't know if there's something between then, though.
I think they play
Sabres tomorrow.
At Buffalo.
Sabres tomorrow? Oh,
Yeah,
No, it's
Sabres
at-
tomorrow.
Isn't it at Buffalo?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay.
Good.
Yep.
That should
And then
be
back home
get
Sunday
right game
against the
there.
Oilers.
I want to see at least 30 shots on goal in that game.
I remember last year, early in the year, we routed them like 4 goals first period
Yes.
at home at one of these
That's
matinee
right, yeah.
games. So let's see if they're going to try to come out strong like the way we did last year in the matinee Saturday matchup.
For
1
sure.
p.m. tomorrow, the same time, Michigan gets slaughtered.
Yep.
7:30. Michigan
Yeah.
slaughtering of
Oh, that's
MSU.
right. Yeah, you're right. I'm used to it even earlier.
Yeah.
Fact check.
Yeah, Michigan's going to get bent over in their own
Stand
house.
on business. I respect it.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back, and we're going to talk about
Some lines.
some lines.
Some lines. Some interesting stats.
Tell us about Mark White.
Mark White, gonna do you right. Give him a call today. That's Mark White. MarkWhiteSells.com is a website, but 248-290-8242. If you guys would like to move into Hockey Town, hit up my guy Mark White. You can save you up to $5,000 in the cost of your home. It's MarkWhiteSells.com.
And let me tell you about Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. You can bet now. Your first bet up to $1,000. You will get your money back if it doesn't cash. All you got to do is use code Woodward1000. Scan that QR code above my head. Minimum bet $25. Maximum $1,000. You get your money back if it doesn't cash as long as you use code Woodward1000. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. He's joined by Spin Rex, young Chris Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Coach Nick, a.k.a. Standing on Business Nick, a.k.a. I don't know. I got to know. What was the Italian one we had for him the other day? Uncle Nicky?
Uncle Nicky. Yeah.
Uncle Nicky.
Uncle Nicky.
Uncle Nicky. Also, shout out to my Trav in the building as well. Oh, come on. Come on. This guy.
He doesn't take the helmet because he doesn't believe in his team.
I mean, his team's got the trophy, though.
Not for long.
How'd that make you
That's
feel
why he didn't
now?
even keep in the booth with him, because he knows he's not going to hold on to it.
I thought my mic was fucked up or something for me. I thought he was going to...
Yeah, I know. That was a goal there. Boys, you got to earn this. It's been 1,089 days since you've had this. You got to go out and earn it tomorrow. It's sticking with me right now. Let's go.
It's true.
Damn.
Can't argue it.
He popped the Addy today.
He did.
We standing on business.
It's crazy that he's the most excited about this. I'm telling you, Flannel KG were shook.
They didn't want to talk about it. I was listening a little bit today.
Bro.
Yeah.
Very defensive. Just and the KG said, what did he say? Me and him started yelling at each other after the show.
After the show?
Yeah, he was talking about, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, keep that same energy. I don't want to hear none of that talk about last year when you guys lose. I was like, us? That's you. You keep that energy.
Yeah.
Like, what? He was like, when do I ever talk about last year? I was like, you just did today. But no, KG's my guy. It's hate week.
What's fucked up, though, with them, though, is they'll play the you're not our rival game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
they'll just, like, be quiet about it.
Either way.
Yeah, but when it's a year that they're up, they talk that shit.
Oh, for sure.
And it's a rivalry.
Yeah, because they're soft.
Yeah.
Because they're one of the worst fan bases in sports.
I do respect Nick, though, for staying on business. You were a little bit quiet this week, but today...
It got going throughout the week. Obviously, the Illinois took a lot out of every single Michigan fan. That fucking sucked. If we're standing on business here, that was the worst game to watch of the year. It's getting juiced up
even worse
as we
this
go.
week.
Today is the most juice I've been all week.
I can't wait to FaceTime you.
I can't wait to break down this game with you and give you how the Wolverines are gonna win.
Real quick before we move into the Detroit Lions talk.
Starting.
Can you put up? I just want the picture up because it's an iconic moment.
Oh, the Rasmussen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the
We got
best.
two angles of it, but
This is an amazing picture.
Man. Look at that. Bro, Jack tried being a jackass.
Look how tall this dude is.
Yeah,
And
he's
literally
6'6"
ended up on a
without
fucking.
skates.
That's what you get for trying to be a dick, though, too. Like, it's empty netter. What are you doing, buddy? You lost the game.
Yeah.
That's what you get for trying to be a jackass.
I mean,
and
he
now
was
you're on
trying
a
to
poster.
stop it. He was trying to stop him.
Fuck you. The game's over. That's empty for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, because they're trying to score a goal to tie it. Or, well, no, they needed a couple.
Two.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's an awesome picture.
Hughes like Jack Hughes.
No.
Big
It's
Jack
just,
Hughes,
he wasn't just trying to be an asshole. He was trying to stop him from scoring. But Rasmussen dunked on his ass, which was awesome.
Speaking of, dunking on people, leaving them down, the Detroit Lions, after teams have faced them, have lost every single game.
Yeah.
Every last one.
Yeah.
Including the Minnesota Vikings that we told you last night. Nick Spenny kind of ruined my parlay with, Cooper Kupp 60 yards. But we told you.
Think for yourself, nerd.
Go across the country.
I made a lot of money off the Rams money.
No, he didn't. He
the Rams
fucking
money
bet
line.
that fucking same parlay he gave us.
I did. And I do single bets as well.
Going across the country.
Hey, yo.
After the Detroit Lions whooped on you, it's a physical game. It's grueling for the coaches heading into that one. I mean, what do you think is the cause of the Honolulu Blue flu or the Lions hangover? I mean, which term are you even going with in that one?
100%. I think that.
What do you think causes this happen?
I think it's we whoop your ass, dude.
Yeah.
With the physicality of our both offense and defense, Brian Branch laying the hits on people, our offensive line mauling people, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs punching you in the mouth for 4 quarters. That takes a toll, man. These guys are battered and bruised walking out of Ford Field or whenever they play the Lions. So I think that's something that you have to spend some time to kind of treat that illness. 4 days after is just, there was no hope for the Vikings.
Got no favors from the NFL schedulers on that one, too, because you play a tough game against Detroit Lions. You know it was going to be tough even before the season started just because that's the style of football we play, the brand of football we play. And then you got I only learned this when remember we talked to that, or I guess I talked to him on that other podcast. He's like the strength and conditioning coach for the Rams, or the Eagles, actually. And now he's retired doing books and shit like that. But he's like, those cross-country games, like they wear and tear on you on the travel, especially on a short week like that. Following the Detroit Lions, like the Vikings were doomed from the start. But here's some numbers real quick. On teams playing games, by the numbers. Following playing the Detroit Lions, they're outscored on average 33.6 to 14.2.
By the numbers.
Yards, they're outgained 419 yards to 274.
By the numbers.
That's insane.
That's almost double.
And I think it's more than like the body too. Obviously, I think that's part of it because like I remember even when we were losing games 2021, teams were like, yeah, when you play the Lions, like you feel it.
Yeah.
you felt it. But I think it's the coaches too, just because what Ben Johnson. I remember they had Brian Flores, and everyone was hyping it up on Good Morning Football. He's like, oh, I'm gonna fight fire with fire. But he also, if you listen to the whole press conference, they were like, what's the weakness? And he was like, they don't have one. They got a tight end, they got 2 wide receivers, they got a quarterback, they got 2 running backs, and they got the best offensive line. There's just no weakness. I think it's taxing even for the coaches to try to come up with shit to game plan against them.
There's literally nothing. Like, you are forced to play the Lions straight up.
Straight up.
Because if you overcompensate for anything,
we're gonna get you.
You're going to get attacked in the other
Especially
area.
This version of Jared.
Yes,
Goff.
Jared Goff sees the defense. He knows this offense so well that if he sees you leaning one way or the other, he's going to go the other way. And it's so impressive because, like you said, they have everything. If you try to stop Jamison Williams down the field, they're going to eat you alive in the middle of the field. You try to sell out to the run, they're going to hit you deep shots with J-Mo or Tim Patrick or whoever it is. It's impossible to scheme for this offense because they can do anything at any time in any down and distance, and you have a quarterback who has mastered this offense, mastered where guys are going to be, is so in tune with both his play caller and his playmakers that he is absolutely shredding teams. He is reading 1 or 2 guys on the field at all times. And if that guy does this, if this guy does that, I go here. So it's awesome, man. I love it.
Shout out to Nick Falcone.
Shout out to Nick Falcone.
Yeah, I think to me it's Penei Sewell, Frank Ragnow. In the run game specifically, they wear down those guys. Like, those are 2 of the best offensive linemen in the league. And then you hit on it, Ben Johnson. Having to scheme for that offense gives you no time at all to look ahead. Like, the Rams were on fire last night. You talk about Puka coming back, Cooper. The way I look at it, it's just, to beat the Lions, you really have to play a perfect game. Mm-hmm. And the other teams know that, so they try to do so. And you gotta pray they make
a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I just believe going up against them the next week, you're cooked.
Yeah, I mean, even look at the Vikings defense. and this could be the short week on top of like the abuse from the offensive line, but like they've been one of the better run defenses in the league. I think Dan Campbell hinted this last week as well. A little of that's because they get up so quick in games, like teams abandon the run a little bit there. But even like Kyron Williams, 97 yards in them. And I believe the Rams are still missing like parts of their offensive line too. Like they got beat totally, and they lost Christian Darrisaw for the season.
For the season?
He's out for the season.
Oh,
knee injury.
Damn,
which sucks for them for sure. I'm glad we beat them at full health. Well, I mean, obviously they have T.J. Hockenson, but like, I don't want that fan base.
They're the worst.
The fucking excuses, the cheap shots, like all the weird shit they got going. I'm so happy. I'm sad that he's hurt, but I'm happy we beat them at majority full health, so they didn't have any of these excuses heading into the second matchup.
Yeah. Trev, how you feeling about the Lions and why they just absolutely
Honolulu
eat teams?
Blue Flu, baby.
Yeah.
Why they what?
Why they just absolutely eat teams, and there's just nothing left over when they come to the next game.
Because they just, like we keep saying, they run the ball down your throat. Like, that's just draining. Like, and then in the Vikings case, I said this yesterday on Woodward Bets. I said it's a copycat league, especially when it comes to the Detroit Lions. So I think a lot of teams are seeing what the Lions are putting on tape against teams and using that because they like to copy them a lot. I liked Kyron to go over his rushing last night, and he did. They ran the ball down their throats like the Lions did. So I think it's a lot of that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw, and the thing, too, is, like, you could say it's coincidence, but, like, even the teams are losing to. Like, when the Seahawks, like, dipped out of here after Monday Night Football and lost to the fucking Giants, of all teams, and it's kind of like a blowout, too. The Giants, like, whooping their ass.
Yeah.
And they have a dog-ass defensive line. I'll give them credit to that, but, like, that wasn't supposed to happen. The freaking, I guess the Broncos got a pretty good defense. When the Bucs lost to them, that makes a little bit more sense. But the Rams going on and losing to the Cardinals, well, I guess Cardinals kind of scrappy, too. We'll give them a little bit more credit. For the Vikings-Rams, that's also an upset as well.
Yeah.
What?
No,
I guess
them beating them. Oh wait,
you know how I am. I'm like an even Sunday. Like I got like the Cardinals heading this year. Then the Broncos defense obviously been really, really, really good. So
Patrick Surtain might be the best player in the NFL. Chris, are the Vikings frauds or is it just the Honolulu flu?
It's the Honolulu flu, but it is a little bit of both too. I do think this team wasn't a 5-0 team. Like I believe that this is more of a team that's a playoff team. I don't think they're a true contender. I think you can argue they are just because Justin Jefferson in one game what he can do, and Aaron Jones is back. But ultimately, I would not be scared of this team in the playoffs. I really wouldn't.
We see Etienne in the Woodward Sports chat. He said they're blaming the refs. LOL. That was a blatant fake.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
I honestly think that is going to be the play that makes them make penalties reviewable. I think next year in the NFL, penalties, there'll be certain situations and stipulations to it, but you're going to be able to review penalties next year in the NFL because of that play. Like that's how it works. Like there has to be something obvious that they missed, and they're like, okay, now we got to change that rule.
It's just such a thin line though because.
That's not a thin line.
No, that's not a thin line for sure. But I'm just saying reviewing penalties in general because like we've all played football. Yeah, penalties happen every single play.
They're going to be reviewing like, oh yeah, that's true.
Holding every single time, both in the secondary and on the line. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's rough.
Maybe you get like one a game. Like you can only do it once whether you win or lose the penalty.
I don't mind that.
Because that would be perfect.
Remember when Madden had the rewind button?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Because that would be perfect. Like one.
But I don't know, dude, because every single play, it has to be certain penalties like a face mask or.
It's got to be a personal foul.
It's weird. That situation is really weird, though, too, because like every scoring play is supposed to be reviewable. And it is.
But that's an irreviewable act.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I do want to talk about the Vikings and if they're legit or not, or maybe just NFC North in general when we get back because we are up against it. We got to go to break. Tell us about the pregame show.
I will tell them about the pregame show. Actually, Nick will. Don Falcone.
Nick Falcone.
Nick Falcone.
If you want to know
your cousin's hot.
Whoa.
Sophia.
What?
You about to get killed?
Yeah.
Relax.
It's all right.
Sophia,
we're friends.
Great-looking girl.
She grew up down the block.
Woodward and Maine every Sunday 8 to 9
Helped her out Narcom. I gave
Make sure you check out Woodward and Maine. It's with rising star Matt Broder and Detroit sports media legend Terry Foster. And after that, make sure you check out the New Holland Brewing Company Lions pregame show. It's with Neil Rule and Sean Belegian every Sunday 10 a.m. to noon on Woodward Sports. And for home games, live at Second Best Bar in Detroit. Make sure you guys go check it out. It is by far the best bar in Detroit.
sports coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward Sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
You and I pay our bills. Unlike my opponent, Dave Coulter, I won't take advantage of my job because I work for you. I'm Nick Jonai, and by the way, I do pay my water bills on time, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Nick Jonai for Oakland County.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Number one show on the network is the Woodward Heavyweights. You're watching right now. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. And we're here to give you the best content there is out there, Detroit sports.
Well, you're darn right, Easy. You know, we're coming off a big win from the Red Wings. They took the victory over the Devils.
You're sure right.
And you got a lot going on. The Pistons are playing in Cleveland against the Cavaliers. You got the Lions facing the Tennessee Titans. And, of course, it's hate week, Michigan State. But first,
hate.
We got an injury report to go over because that game, Tennessee versus Detroit, just got a little harder for the defensive line.
I did. Real quick before we get to that, Spenny, I did want to talk about the division with the Vikings losing. Are they frauds?
I don't want to say they're frauds because they have a lot of talented players on their defense, especially when you look at the front seven. I like Justin Jefferson, obviously. I think Sam Darnold's going to come back to earth, though. I really do. So if that means they're frauds, then I'll call them frauds. I don't think they make the playoffs.
What about frogs?
I wouldn't call them frogs, but I'll call them frauds. I don't think they make the playoffs.
Oh shit! I could see them crashing out.
I think they crash out.
I can see them crashing out, so especially with the loss of Darashaw.
Losing Darashaw cannot be understated. He is one of, if not the best player on their team. Well, he's definitely not the best, but he is number 2 behind Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, honestly.
And Sam Darnold was playing so well because of Christian Darashaw. Like, Christian Darashaw was helping Sam Darnold sit back there and feel comfortable. We saw Byron Young, Jared Verse, just absolutely fucking Sam Darnold after Darashaw went out. If that's what it's going to be, Sam Darnold's going to he's going to start throwing some picks. Like,
was that Brennan Fish that did the Dodgers, Sally?
They're going to be 3rd in the division for sure.
Who hit the home run into the LA?
Yeah, no, it was
another white guy.
I thought it was a touchdown guy. Didn't he score a tutty?
Brennan Fisk?
Yeah, obviously.
No, it was
defender.
What's his name?
One of their defensive linemen, though.
Jared Verse got in, and then somebody cleaned it up. It was just some I
don't know, but someone just it
was 94 or whatever.
95.
That was sick.
That was a dope Sally. Dope Sally for sure.
I'm with you, Spenny. I think they crash out, and it's not because I think they were pretenders, but the other part of it too is being 5-0 is different than being obviously. Yeah, it really is though. Or 10-0. It's you're 5 games the first half of the season.
If you're 10-0, you're in the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. It's such a long season that I can't pretend they were the fucking big bag boogeymen. Now I was giving them credit for being good for damn sure, but I wasn't pretending they were the class of the conference by any means. I mean, you'd have to rank them there at certain points with power rankings, and I did because I did beat the 49ers, I did beat the Texans, but 5-0 can be shook at some point in the season, and now we're watching that crack right now. You made a face when we said they're crashing out.
I think they'll make the playoffs still. I don't think they're frauds.
I think they still make the playoffs. Yeah.
I think you have Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Addison on the offensive side. I mean, you're going to be in games. Sam Darnold's playing good under Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
Their offense is going to keep him in games like it did last night.
They coached the fuck out of him. Every time he's in the sideline, they're calling him over.
Sam Darnold's going to start seeing more and more pressure, more and more rushers now without Christian Darashaw. He's going to start getting more and more Sam Darnold-y. He's going to start throwing some interceptions. I don't know. Burns says Vikings fans are saying they have a mid defense and they believe they are frauds. I think I'm going to listen to them. Wow.
I mean, they're crashing out as fans, though, too.
That's what they do.
Like, in 2 games in, you can't, like, that's crazy.
I agree with the mid-defense, though. Like,
do you really?
I thought their defense was a little overrated when we were going into them, and then I especially thought it last night going into that game.
Their secondary isn't great, but I really like their front seven.
Yeah,
Next
like
3 games for the Vikings, fellas. Hosting the Colts, at Jacksonville, at Tennessee.
Oh, all winnable.
Yeah.
In 3 weeks, their fans are like, best defense in the league.
Look at the next
Love
games
you,
after
Brian
that.
Flores. Woo!
It's like Jacksonville.
At Bears, hosting Cardinals, hosting Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons, Bears, Cardinals.
I think they still make the playoffs
can
strictly
steal
on their
one.
schedule.
Yeah, they can
9
win. Yeah,
wins.
it's like 2 of
I
those.
don't know,
win.
dude. Who are the
They
next
tougher
3
teams, no?
You said Josh or you said
After the easy Colts, Jags,
I don't know
Titans.
if the Colts are easy.
They're not
Colts
great.
are easy,
They're not
bro.
good.
Anthony Richardson.
After
bad.
that, they go to
4-3.
Chicago, host the Cardinals, and host the Falcons.
There's a lot of good.
And
Good
Flacco's got like
defensive
2 of those. 2 of those 4.
And Call of Duty's out, so.
I think they win 4 of those 6.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least.
They can still make the playoffs. Who finished second in the division?
the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what go. I should have went to you because you are the guy who called the Vikings success. Big Vikings fan there. You picked them to beat the Lions.
Yeah, it's true. You
locked
locked them.
Can't look back now, fellas. Let's just keep going back to that one. Yeah, I did. What about it?
How do you got them finishing now? Are they crashing
What's it
out?
to ya?
Are the Packers going to finish second in the NFC North? I mean, what's going on?
10 wins.
Second or third in the division?
3rd in the division. Packers win 11. Lions win at least 12.
Remember yesterday when you announced like their over-unders for their win totals, and I was like, what's the under again? Plus what?
We'll hit
Plus
that
what?
later.
We'll hit that later.
I kept asking for a reason. I took that as soon as you confirmed.
And all 3 make the playoffs, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about all 4?
No.
No.
TBD.
Although the Bears, on another, like, one of the grossest 5-2 records is going to be in the history
they're
of
gonna
ever.
lose like every division game.
Maybe their defense. They get us at least once a year. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, that
Out
shit
there,
ain't- shit ain't
Soldier
sweet
Field,
anymore.
they're-
Fuck Soldier Field, dude.
I mean, fuck it for sure. But like, they've been getting us there once a year.
They can get got as long as they gonna get. They can get got. You
They gonna get. They
you
gonna
might
get got.
get. You might get got, but you just gotta
Get the gotten.
more than you get got. You get it?
I do get it. I mean, that is fair. But no, now they're going up against the Commanders, which, I mean, I guess he's questionable, Jaden Daniels, but like, I wanted him healthy for that one because obviously you had the 2 quarterbacks at the top of the draft to see that duel out. But like, if he's not healthy, which I still think the Commanders are a pretty good team, a pretty good coach team at least. That's kind of bullshit to me. Like another bullshit win. Caleb Williams didn't throw a touchdown pass like the first 3 weeks. The big blowout they had was against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who were fucking terrible.
Yep, shitty poopy Jags.
They should have lost that Titans game. Like it's,
Shitty
I
poopy Titans.
fucking hate the Bears, man. Like why?
Yeah,
They
the
have
Bears.
left into it, huh?
I know, man. And now they haven't faced Minnesota yet either. But now they're gonna face because they got a good ass defense. And that's one thing
Without
I will
Christian
say.
Darrisaw.
They got exactly. Like what the fuck, man? I hate
But
that.
no,
team.
the Vikings front seven is gonna absolutely eat the Bears offensive line alive.
That's fair.
Dallas Turner, Grenard, Van Ginkel, they're going to be absolutely fucking Caleb Williams. We got a super chat though before we go to break.
Shout out.
We still got a couple minutes. Super chat in the break or in the chat from Charles McLean. Any relation to John McClain? If the Vikings trade for Stafford, does that make the Vikings NHS the NFC? I thought I was having a stroke. NFC North favorites, like most analysts believe.
What is an HS?
I don't know. Vikings,
Northern Horsemen.
No.
Southern.
No house
Sold.
No household. They're
No
not working
human
on-
siding.
That could be it. The Vikings trade for Stafford. Does that make the Vikings NHS the NFC North favorites like most analysts? That's not a thing. That's absolutely not a thing.
That's not a thing.
Not a thing at all.
I would be really upset if they traded for Stafford.
It's not happening.
It's not gonna happen.
Again, I get that I'm not on that level, but if it doesn't come from a
Rams
Shefty,
trying to make the playoffs.
Ian Rappaport, a Mike Garoppolo, or even a freaking Diana Rossini, there's no fucking none of those names spoke about this. There was one official report that came out. There's absolutely no truth to it. I don't get how this shit gets leaked. Same thing with the Cooper Cup, the Lions. No one with like credit to their name ever mentioned that shit. No one.
You
I'm not Charles. I'm not like going at you. I just hate that like these fake reports get picked up, and then now they're like running with it.
I don't know if the cup to the Lions was ever even a report. It was just like
No,
a,
it's just
it was like
odds.
a betting line.
Yeah.
And people ran with it.
I know.
They're still begging for him.
Where was Diana Rossini though?
What about it?
Like,
you know what? Let me hit that.
Sure. Yeah. Would you not?
I mean, I'm nasty. I would a lot of things.
You think she's like badly? She looks good. She's got kind of a beak on her, but
all right, I'm not doing this.
Talking about penguins. No,
I'm trying to get her on the show, Diana. Come on.
yeah. I mean, I think I'm just saying she's very attractive. I find Diana Rossini very attractive. But yeah, I think the Vikings are cooked.
I thought the whole Cooper Cup thing was absolute bullshit. Not
It
the
was.
Cooper
It
Cup
is.
staying on the show. Like that,
Yeah.
there's no,
Yeah, 'cause
there's
he's
no
white.
legs
'Cause he's
to it.
white. You
That's
love
just
the
not
whites.
true. He's just a really good wide receiver.
Oh, he's not white.
He's not white.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not white.
You don't see color now, huh, Nick
You
Falcone?
don't- oh Jesus. Not getting spin zoned. I think he's a great receiver. I don't think that contract would play here. If he was on a 1-year
Yeah.
deal, I would do it. But
We
he's
just
not.
don't even need.
You don't want
like-
to pay
like,
a white guy that much money?
Amon-Ra does what Cooper Cup does.
It's
over
same
here.
thing. Same exact thing.
Yeah, he's like I'm not like this is not a disrespectful way, by the way. Like, they're both dogs. But like, we have an option route guy. Like we have that type. He's not gonna come here. He's not gonna go to anywhere else where they're using like athletic guys either. He's gonna go to like a. He's saying put in LA,
he ain't
bro.
going
He's
He ain't
not going.
nowhere.
They're not getting rid of Stafford or Cooper Cup.
Yeah,
they're
no, they're
literally
not.
married. Like that's his wife.
If they lost, maybe. But
No, they're trying to win that division. They're still.
Yeah.
They're only like 2 games out of first place in the division.
damn, really.
Yeah, the Seahawks are in first with 4 wins. But we got to go to break. We'll come back and we're going to talk some more Lions.
Body once told me
a
the
great
world was
quarterback
gonna roll me.
analyst had super high praise for one Jared Goff. We're going to hear that coming up next. But first, let me tell you about Les Stanford. What happens when you run great business for over 50 years?
They're one game out of first place.
Expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service the customers come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brands you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together. Let's ride.
She was looking
And
kind of
Do you want to know where the best pregame Lions party is? October 27th. Join us at Detroit's very own second best bar, located at 42 Watson Street for the ultimate fan experience. Enjoy some smooth Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey while catching the Woodward Sports pregame show, only at second best bar in Detroit. Come get some.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken, he just doesn't want to be called Nick Falcone. Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza has a new limited time offer. Just in time for football season. They got wings, 7 different flavors. My favorite is the spicy garlic, but try them all and choose for yourself. To find Soroki's near you, go to Sorokis.com. Falcone approved.
What up, welcome back to Woodward Waits live on woodsports.com. Easy to watch more action. Chris Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Nicky Falcone. JK Cruz in Woodward Sports chat. Frozen pissy diaper time.
Frozen pissy diaper time. That makes
I don't know what that means.
That makes me feel real nicey.
Makes me feel nice.
And you know who feels real nicey is one John Gruden.
Diana Rossini.
Talking about Diana Rossini makes me feel nicey. But
that's a you thing for
John,
sure.
You don't like? You're not feeling that?
Not like the way you make it out.
I mean, I'm not saying I love her or anything. I'm just saying I definitely would.
Maybe it's like a Photoshop picture, like one like she wanted to like. What?
Nah.
All right.
All right, but John Gruden about Jared Goff.
Which quarterback right now do you think fits that mold the best? Who's playing at the top of their game?
Man, I don't even think it's close. I did a thing with the Detroit Lions last week. I think Jared Goff is starting to look like Joe Montana to me. He plays with continuous movement. He completes almost every single pass. He's tough as hell. He has continuity in the same system. He knows and anticipates what plays are going to be called. They move the ball around, man. They throw it to the tight end, both backs. They throw it to all these different receivers. They have a real impressive, balanced offense, but I don't even think it's close. I got Goff way up there on my list.
Chucky feeling real nicey.
Got me feeling nicey.
Shout out to PMT. It's a great podcast. But how do you feel about that? Joe Montana and Tom Brady were the
Montana. Well,
Montana.
If you guys watched the Woodward Heavyweights for quite some time now, there was some talk that if he were to reach this level, it'd be resembling of
Tom Brady.
Yes. We've had these conversations even back when we were haters. And it's just that's the style Tom Brady played. Mm-hmm. I call Tom Brady the game manager. Jared Goff's the game manager. They
Tom Brady was
played
the
the
game
same
manager
style.
until Tampa.
Still game manager. I mean, he had playmaker.
In Tampa, he threw
guys.
for like 4,600 yards, like 35.
They're going stupid. We got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, and freaking Grob Gronkowski. Like your numbers gonna look
that team was
fucking
insane,
crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then the defense too.
Yeah, dude. Like your numbers gonna look that way.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we got going on a little bit here too. Obviously, I'll little step back on the names because they're making their way to those accomplishments, I guess, but those levels. But no, I have no problem with that. That is the way he's playing. That's why on June 22nd. We had the conversation. We found the Tom Brady clip from him and the Cowherd. He talked about, I hate saying this every single day, but that's what this is. That's what you're watching. This is Jared Goff's third and a half year, arguably, and this Ben Johnson philosophy, this Ben Johnson scheme. Like he knows where every single one of his guys is going to be. One of the murderous things that Tom Brady did, and they play the highlights to make fun of him with his check down. But if that's a fucking open throw, that's the right throw to make.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're still going to stay perfect on the day. We saw Tim Patrick get a 3-yard gain on Jared Goff the rest throw. But guess what? He stayed perfect on the game. Got the ball out to his guy because he knows where everybody's going to be.
Yeah.
Jared Goff is operating. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, you feel stupid now." Oh, I told you. You didn't say shit because we haven't seen this version of Jared Goff. Mm-hmm. These are career high numbers. These are numbers that the NFL has yet to see.
Yes.
They literally put the black jersey, the cold ass one, in the Hall of Fame because the 18-18 never happened. Haven't happened before. This is unprecedented levels for both Jared Goff and in somewhat ways if he continues this on for the NFL. And that's why, yes, now he's deserving the MVP conversation. Yes, but we foresaw this. We told you this again. June 24th, 2024. Check the tape. But it's nice to see. It's what's expected, but also maybe even a little bit better than that, though. I'm not going to lie. Even a little bit better because, like,
it's much better than nobody expected this.
Bro,
Stick didn't expect this. Neil didn't expect this.
100%. Like, those numbers don't even make sense.
Yeah, it's extremely impressive. And it's got him feeling nicey. And say what you want about John Gruden, rightfully so. He's notorious asshole and bigot, but the guy knows football and the guy knows quarterbacks. And like Neil says, like Braylon said earlier, both things can be true. Like the guy can still know football. Yeah. And it's just awesome to see Jared Goff performing at this level because no matter what Stick will tell you, no matter what Neil will tell you, nobody saw this out of Jared Goff. He is, like you said, playing at a historic place, playing at a top 3 MVP contender pace. And it's awesome to watch him go out there and just absolutely dissect teams. Like I said, it plays, John Gruden even said it in that, his cohesion and familiarity in this offense under Ben Johnson, under this play calling with Amon-Ra St. Brown, the offensive line in front of him. Why can't I think of his quarterback coach name?
Who?
Right now? The Lions quarterback coach.
Mark Brunell.
Yeah, Mark Brunell and Ben Johnson being Jared Goff's coach for this 3-year stretch now. It's calmed him down, and he knows this offense like the back of his hand, where he goes out there and he can execute these plays with his eyes closed. It's so awesome to see him performing at such a high level of efficiency that he's now feeling so confident in this offense. He's stepping up in the pocket and delivering the ball down the field. He's shaking off sacks and making things happen. It is by far the best football Jared Goff has played in his entire life. It's some of the best football that anyone has ever played in their entire life.
You're absolutely correct.
It's crazy.
The craziest part about this, too, is like there's another level to this. Because after the Tampa Bay game, they weren't really happy with him calling as many checks as he was doing at the line. Changed shit up. If you notice, go back to the Vikings game, remember he started calling that audible and Ben just timeout, let's relax on this a little bit. Once he hits that level of this, if Ben stays another year, or even if he doesn't, because I think 3 years in this, between he and the kid who was up next for offensive coordinator, I can't think of his name right now.
Erstrand?
Erstrand. Yeah, whatever it is. Like, I think they could, like, obviously continue this run a little bit here, but, like, once he gets to that level even, I mean, it's already an insane level, but that's when you're, like, cooking up touchdowns, like every single play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jared Goff is balling out of his fucking mind. And anybody who wants to deny it is just there actually is absolutely no fucking denying it.
There is no denying.
This guy is going fucking crazy. This guy, one of the throws he was an incompletion was because the defensive lineman got his hand up.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, that would have been another fucking completion.
Would have been another completion, yeah.
Travis, you put out the infamous tweet. Save somebody.
Hey, he heard that. So we can thank you.
But I kind of was like Spenny was saying. I feel like you could definitely tell that he feels more confident. He's carrying himself more confidently. Like he knows he's the man here.
Oh, for sure.
I can definitely tell that through the screen.
Yeah,
his swagger's through the roof.
Yeah.
Like
got my swagger back.
We talk about like him. You know, when he first got here, walking around Birmingham with security. And now, you know, he's clapping back at national media. Mm-hmm. He's clapping back at Wojo. He's clapping back at guys in press conferences. And he's talking a little shit. And I love that, man. I love to see my quarterback out there fucking not taking shit. Because he took a lot of shit from me. I'm a person who gave him a lot of shit. He shut me right up. He did something I've never seen in my entire life. The Lions win a playoff game. So I will forever love Jared Goff for that. And he's playing at an absolutely elite pace right now.
I didn't know I was a poor man's anybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Ryan Fitzpatrick. But to me, Brad Holmes saw this master plan. He knew what kind of quarterback Jared was, and he set up with his first pick, Penei Sewell, when he knew he had to protect Jared Goff. You think about when he got to that Super Bowl back in the day, fellas. Who was his running back? Todd effing Gurley with like one of the most successful seasons as a running back ever. They know if you have a great run game with Jared Goff, you can set up play action. He becomes an elite quarterback. If you set everything up around him, maybe he's not elite without everything around him. But when he has everything in place, you're seeing what he is right now, why he went number 1 overall, why he is now an elite quarterback around the league and a top 3 MVP candidate as of today.
But he's operating this offense so fucking high right now that, like, even if in like the absence of J-Mo, even if you took a few of the Joes around him, he knows where the open guy is going to be regardless of who it is. You could almost put anybody in there at this point, and they're going to find a way to be productive. They may not be doing the explosive, the yak yards or whatnot afterwards, but like Jared Goff is going to get that person the ball. And I think I know the comment you're going to read, and I want to read this with Mike Hard 313. Yeah. It's to the point where you said, Jared Goff first came here, had security in Birmingham, Michigan. If you guys aren't familiar, it's the most affluent parts of Michigan. A lot of rich people stay around here.
I don't like this place.
Mike Card 313 today in 2024 says this is the point now where Goff can walk down 7 Mile if he wanted to, and he's absolutely correct.
He is absolutely correct.
Absolutely correct.
Jared Goff could go in any hood in Detroit right now and be welcomed.
Jared Goff is good in the hood.
He's stamped in Detroit for sure.
Absolutely.
Deservedly
so, by the way.
Deservedly so. He earned it, man. Shout out to Jared Goff, dog. It's awesome to see. He's third in my MVP ballot, says Etienne. He'd be second in mine. I would go Lamar, Goff, Josh Allen.
Same.
I think he continues this, he'll be my first.
He'll be number 1, yeah. If he keeps playing like this, he'll be number 1.
Right now, you can't really deny like Lamar with like 18 right now.
Crazy.
He's actually got a higher quarterback rating than Jared Goff, believe it or not. And then Josh Allen, I mean, you got what, 12 touchdowns in the year, no turnovers still, and he's playing with less. Like,
I made that graphic with Lamar and Goff the other day, and like Lamar's stats like threw me off because they were so insane. Right now.
It's insane. He's
and that's without including the rushing.
Yeah,
and you give him Derrick Henry, and you see what happens. Like
on top of like some of those touchdowns. Remember the one he had against
450 yards rushing too already.
Yeah,
that's insane. Yeah, because I remember I looked up to see Dave Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, like where they're at. And Lamar was like 7th in the league in rushing.
Could you imagine prime Derrick Henry running behind this Lions offensive line?
He's honestly, he's playing just as good as he ever has.
He would. That's true. But like
maybe a little slower, but like he's having these 50-yard gainers too. Yeah, it's insane. What was the OT game? He was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, dude. Derrick Henry is like, he's my. I don't want to say this and sound bad, but like he's my Bo Jackson. Like, he is
That don't sound bad.
one of the most
He's one of one
freak
at this point.
athlete I've ever seen in my entire life. To be as big as he is, as still be one of the fastest running backs in the NFL.
With the amount of mileage he has on him,
just
too.
continuously pumping out these seasons and not showing any signs of stopping. Derrick Henry is the biggest freak athlete I've ever seen in my life.
He is one of one. Absolutely, one of one. But real quick, I just want to say this point. And Lamar's stat, like, that one touchdown, I think it was the Commanders, or no, I think it was the Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, he's fucking just running the sideline. I was like, fuck it. Yeah. And throws it to Isaiah Likely on a rope.
When people talk shit about Derrick Henry, it's like you could tell they don't watch him because they're like, oh, he's just big and slow. It's like, I've never seen Derrick Henry get chased down from behind. Dude, when he hits that, he has the most rushing touchdowns of over 50 yards. He's got like 18 in like the past like 10 years.
It's insane.
It's fucking nuts, dude. The guy is a freak of nature.
I want to go a little bit over because I have one more question, unless you want to come back to it, but I feel like it fits for right now. Does Goff continue this?
Fastest is a reach. I didn't say he's the fastest. He's one of the fastest.
No.
At
I don't
that
even know if
size.
he's at that size for sure.
It's crazy.
At that size, he's the fastest.
Oh, I mean, nobody else is that. He's literally Chase Young playing running back.
At that size, the only guys I could think with that amount of success in my lifetime, just off the top of my head. Yeah, Steven Jackson. Yeah, that's probably Steven Jackson. Larry Johnson.
Brandon Jacobs. Yeah.
That's probably about it. And he's better than all those guys.
Earl Dickerson was pretty
Steven Jackson was actually fucking.
Steve Jackson was fun to watch.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was a demon.
Does Jared Goff keep this up, Nick Falcone?
Yes. I think we learned from that Buccaneers game. Luckily, it was so early in the season, and to be honest, they're dealing with their own injuries now, so I don't think seeding will be an issue with Tampa Bay when it comes down to it. I was kind of worried with their fast start, but no, you learned super early in the season, if you run the ball successfully, you will set up the best version of Jared Goff. Throwing the ball under 26 times a game, you're going to see him continue to be extremely efficient and continue to throw touchdowns and not interceptions. Yes, he keeps this up. And if the Lions end the season with 13-plus wins, I think he will win that MVP.
Travis?
I mean, barring some type of injury or anything, I don't.
Knock on wood
Jesus
right now.
Christ, Travis. Nick,
What?
go punch him.
I'm trying to answer the question.
in the mouth.
You don't got to answer it like that.
Yeah,
He's going to keep it going. I mean, he's in such a groove that I don't even think it's shakeable. Like, the perfection is not going to stay there, but he's going to be an MVP level player for the rest of the season. For sure.
This is not a fluke. This is what you get, and you get the longest running coordinator in the NFL, and it just so happens to be Ben Johnson. On top of that, Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo when he comes back, Sam Laporta, Dave Montgomery. Help keep that perfection, or at least that 88% of the one-handed grab he had. He also had the one against Seattle, too. I didn't know he had hands like that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And we haven't even seen the best of Jahmyr Gibbs receiving either, too. So he's got so many weapons. This thing's going to continue absolutely. Spenny, I'm assuming you already said it, too. But
yeah. Chris?
Yeah, I think there's no way that he doesn't perform at this level, or maybe, again, dropping off, but still relative to what he's doing now. He's been streaky. Like he's been either one way or another. When he throws those interceptions, he throws them in bunches. When he has those games, those perfect games, he seems to have them in bunches. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he sets his own record of longest streak without an interception.
I could see that.
Very well could.
I'm not even scared of the Bears with him anymore. No. Outside of like if it's cold.
He's so locked in right now. Yeah. It's insane. We are gonna go to break though. We'll come back. We're gonna keep talking Lions. Tell us about Swiss.
Shawty got Swiss. And you can too. Call my guy Mark over at Swiss Insurance. Make sure rates are climbing up on you. Make sure those deductibles aren't doing the same. Have Diana Rossini do that. 313-530-1698. It's Mark at SwissINS.com. 313-530-1698. It's Mark at SwissINS.com.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
You and I pay our bills. Unlike my opponent, Dave Coulter, I won't take advantage of my job because I work for you. I'm Nick Jonai, and by the way, I do pay my water bills on time, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Nick Jonai for Oakland County.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
The smoothest tequila in the game, and it is now your proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Here in Michigan, they have a Detroit Lions bottle. Make sure you go get that. And also, they sponsor the Woodward Sports Lions Watch Party, so make sure to check out 1800 Tequila. And please, as always, drink responsibly.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Weights Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm joined by Spin Reaction.
Hello.
Chris Nicholas
Hello.
Kohloff, a.k.a. Nicky Falcone.
Let's go.
We got Trav in the building.
Business.
We're doing some UFC picks later in the day. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. The card starts at 2.
Nick would be the
For
kid
the
that
casuals.
stutters and drives the car for the family.
For sure. I don't know if you get your stripes. The way you did the FanDuel
I was
stuff.
the last one. Well, little spoiler alert.
Do you wanna
when he
hear
made
us?
him when he made him lay down in the grave with the dead bodies? He's like, "You fuck up. That's where you're gonna end.
Yeah.
Come on, ask me for anything. Boom, I got it done anytime." I was like, "Dude, this is fucking sick.
It's a good show,
It's
man.
a great show."
Yeah, spoiler alert, Spenny. He comes up clutch.
To Damon Dice.
I believe it.
My guy.
That was a good pep talk. His face with dead bodies.
I appreciate you, hopping in the chat, rocking with the boys, and obviously we're Detroit Sports Network. We noticed when the season for you guys, you still get some W's in there, but the season for Caleb Williams didn't start off too high. You kind of disappeared. We didn't see you in the
Disappeared
chat
for a
too
while,
often.
yeah.
Kind of weird. And then now you're talking kind of saucy about a guy JG against Chicago Bears, which is there's a history.
The last place Chicago
For
Bears,
sure.
by the way.
Yes, the last place Chicago Bears in the NFC North. That's absolutely correct. I don't think that's gonna be a thing this year. I really don't. The way it's not even like he just knows where the fuck his guys are gonna
He's
be.
not going to make
unless,
those stupid interceptions that he made last year.
Yeah, there might be one. Even the one that he threw against when he's trying to go to Sam Laporte. I don't know why it came out that way, but he got bumped off his route. That should have been a flag.
Yeah.
Like, that was a little bit of a lucky one. I know there's some offensive linemen missing in a few of those games as well. Like this ain't the same guy. This ain't he's in tune with this man Ben Johnson's offense. Like it's not gonna be what you think it is. And we faced you guys a little bit earlier this year too. It ain't gonna be as cold. We don't worry about no goddamn Bears. You should be worried about Caleb Williams getting fucked up by Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. That's the reality of it.
That is true.
The entire division should.
They make sons of people, and Caleb's next on the list. You might want to call him daddy anyways, but they're going to make his son and Caleb Williams.
All right. Speaking of this week's matchup, we haven't talked about it too much this week because it feels like it's a dub, to be honest with you.
It is.
Mason
I
Rudolph,
hate
Will
to say it
Levis,
like that, but
Travis Matt. I don't care who's back there fucking taking snaps. It was a W for my Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
But do got to update you guys on the injury report. Josh Pascal is out this Sunday. He is out. He had a visit with the doctors. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, you guys, we were notorious. He had the foot cancer bit here, but it was melanoma that he had on his foot. He had a little bit of an update. I don't know what's going on, but he is out. But he did say
he's going to play next week.
Yes, he's going to play next week against Green Bay Packers.
So that's good because definitely need him. He showed up big against the Vikings in that game without Aiden Hutchinson. He was your best edge rusher in that game. So you're going to need him against Green Bay in Green Bay. You're going to need him against Houston in Houston. Hopefully he has some help by then. But, I mean, I'm not worried. Is it just Josh Pascal that's out?
Josh Pascal and Christian Mahogany. But Christian Mahogany, he's not even activated yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it sounds like Dan Campbell's going to activate him. For the other guys, for the Titans, Tennessee Titans. Actually, real quick, I want to say this in the Josh Pascal stuff. And I don't know what's going on. You got to get an edge rusher now.
Yes.
Like he got a little hurt in that in last game as well. On top of like whatever
they're
this
going to.
is.
They're going to.
They're going to.
They're probably going to get 2.
You need to.
You do.
Everyone who's like, if Isaiah Thomas proves me wrong, like I'll fucking buy the jersey. But like, what you guys expect this guy that was off a fucking practice squad to come here and save the team? Like, what is wrong with you guys?
No.
Did you not learn your lesson from Matthew Betts? It's the same people doing this. We got Isaiah Thomas. We don't need to make a trade.
I really don't think anybody that says that actually has brain function. Like, there's no way you're like, oh, Super Bowl hopes relying on Isaiah Thomas, we're good. Like, nah, there's nobody that truly believes that.
Okay. Yeah, the guy got to
There's people trolling. But
I don't know.
Nobody's like, oh, no, we're good with Isaiah Thomas.
I'm fairly certain these people 100% believe that.
Well, you
shit.
know these people.
Yeah,
What
sure.
do you mean, these people?
The cousins.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. On the other side, though, I think he's officially out. L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley looks like he's going to play, but he's been dealing with a foot injury all week. He's just banged up regardless.
L'Jarius Sneed out?
L'Jarius Sneed out. That's his question. We'll make sure.
We're just going to run the ball down these guys' throats. All
Yeah.
game. They got a good defense, though. That is something that.
You
I'll
saying
give
run the ball.
Titans.
That's where they're strong at.
I mean,
stopping the run.
that's where we're strong at, too. The Vikings were supposed to be the best run defense ever.
But there was context to
I
that
know.
one. The context of this one is like they're actually fucking dogs up front.
And the context of this one is they haven't played the Detroit Lions yet.
Oh my god!
So
don't rally up these cousins.
Oh, I'm rallying them up. We're running. You don't think we're going to be able
This
to run the ball
This is
against
a
the
Jared
Titans?
Goff game. No, we're going to run the ball, but it's not going to be the way you're saying it.
We're gonna run the ball.
Like I heard you earlier say that we don't have to pass the ball. That ain't the case.
We're going to run the
gonna
ball.
be it.
We're going to have our way with the Titans defensive line.
It's a Jared Goff game. Jared Goff and Sam Laporte specifically.
David Montgomery revenge game. He was mad about how he almost lost the game for him last week. Angry run. Hey, Kyle Brandt, keep that scepter waiting for David Montgomery because he's going to be running angry all game. He almost cost the Lions the game last week. You know he's going to come out and put some Titan defenders' dicks in the dirt.
Oh shit! One of the guys. If this guy's actually hurt, I'll join sides and talk about running the football the way you're talking. T'Vondre Sweat didn't practice today, and he's questionable for Sunday.
Doesn't matter.
That matters.
Whether he plays or not, we're going to be able to run the ball.
That Pax is
rally up these cousins.
I mean, I'm not scared
every
of the
week's
Titans.
a blowout.
I'm not scared of the Titans.
We're not scared.
We're
but I'm
going
just
to be able to run
analyzing
the ball
game.
efficiently. Whether do they have a good run defense? Yes. Do we have a better run offense? Yes. We're going to be able to run the ball efficiently against the Titans. I don't give a fuck who's in the middle.
Let me talk.
We have Frank Ragnow. I don't give a shit about T'Vondre fucking Sweat. We're going to run the ball against the Titans efficiently, whether they have T'Vondre Sweat or not.
I'm sorry. That's just some fan. That's just.
You don't think we're going to run the ball efficiently against the Titans?
I don't think we run the ball as efficiently as we had previously. No, unless if T'Vondre Sweat's out, that obviously will be good.
I'm just saying we are going to run the ball efficiently, and I'm not worried about it.
So here, for instance, so talking about efficiency, overall rushing efficiency. You know where the Detroit Lions rank?
I don't know. Second, third,
fourth.
Damn, so close.
Titans defense overall rushing efficiency. You know where that ranks?
Where?
Fourth, evenly matched. This is the best run defense in the league right now. They are like T'Vondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons in the middle. I'm just saying, I'm not. Listen, we're going to run the ball with the Detroit Lions, and we run multiple different schemes. It's not going to be just all duo. We'll run the outside. Jameer Gibbs there too. But I'm just not saying we don't have to throw the ball. We're just going to run all day. I'm just analyzing the game like that. I just don't feel good saying that. People are going to make bets based upon the things we're saying. I just want to be responsible.
Bears,
with that.
Jets, Packers, Dolphins, Colts and Bills are the teams that they've played. And the one I would say that has the best run game is either the Bills or the Packers. And the Bills, let's see, 41 yards for 5 carries out of Ray Davis, 12 for 32 out of James Cook. Josh Allen didn't run the ball much in that game. And then we got the Packers. Let's see what Josh Jacobs did to these guys. Because Malik Willis went off in that game. Player stats. Packers. Emmanuel Wilson and Josh Jacobs combined for 93 yards. So if those two guys can combine for 93 yards, Gibbs and Monty can combine for 150.
Jesus Christ. Well, you guys want to make your bets based on what Spenny's saying? Go for it.
I'm not telling anybody to make their bets. I'm not scared of the Titans.
I just got to be responsible. That's all I'm saying.
I'm being responsible. Listen to what I'm saying. Please listen to what I'm saying.
I am. I don't agree.
The Detroit Lions will run the ball efficiently against the Titans. You don't agree with that?
The way you're saying they don't got to throw the 150 yards.
Did I just say they don't got to throw it? What I've been saying this whole segment, if you listen, the Detroit Lions will run the ball efficiently against the Titans. Do you agree, yes or no?
I don't know. I want to see. I think that's going to be a good matchup this week.
Okay. Well, I
respect their defensive line. Now, T'Vondre Sweat being out would change that opinion. Detroit Lions are running all over him.
Fuck T'Vondre Sweat. I don't care. They're going to run the ball efficiently either way. Is it going to be as easy as it was against the Cowboys? No, but they're still going to run the ball efficiently because they have the best offensive line and the best running back tandem in the NFL. I'm not scared of the Titans' defensive line.
Sam Laporta, Jared Goff, let them cook. Mason Rudolph, Will Levis, whoever that is, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, let them eat. The boys going to feast. Who gets the interception out of those two? Someone's got it.
Kirby.
Kirby?
Yeah,
he's due.
He's due.
Boys, they both will. Come on.
They might both.
Yeah, they might both.
Because they're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
They might. They're
going to be down 21 points in the first quarter, so they're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
Trav, you trying to revive Woodward bets?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Where you at the run game? Then who's getting the interception?
Brian Branch.
Brian Branch. I could see. I'm love Kirby. You know I love Kirby. I was one of the first guys on that wave, but I just think they traded away DeAndre Hopkins. Ridley's banged up. I think if they're cooking anything in the passing, it might
they
be
still
some
got
intermittent
Nick Westbrook-Ikine. Do they still? They still got him.
He scored a couple weeks ago.
Oh man,
Brian Branch.
He's been a Titan for life, dog. Dude loves Tennessee.
Well, oh man, yeah.
They've been paying his bills for a while. That's funny. I honestly didn't know. But we're gonna go to break. We're gonna come back. We got Around the League. We got Pick'em. We'll probably come back to Around the League. But let me tell you about Lady Jane's.
Nice.
Walk in any Lady Jane's haircuts for men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a $20 haircut special. Scalp massage, hot lather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code in the corner and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Ring those bells.
Ring those bells. If you guys like to do so, scan the QR code to my right so you can ring those bells. If you're listening via audio, registerring.com is a website. You can start raising money for the Red Kettle campaign right now for the comfort of your own home by visiting registerring.com or visit again, sign for in person, registerring.com, November 7th through Christmas Eve, excluding Thanksgiving and Sundays. Sundays?
West Side?
West Side? What up, welcome back to What Heavyweights Live, WoodsportsCom. He's joined by Spin More Action, Chris, Nicholas Falcone. We got Travis Maddox in the building, giving us some UFC picks later on in the day. Also, check out for his bets. You guys are actually hot. Like, you guys are actually, like, hitting.
6-0.
I just want to say, like, and a shout out to the guys that were here before you. We, once upon a time, this network hired, like, professional bettors.
Yeah.
Like, guys that have, like, cracked FanDuel and all that. Like, you guys are on a hotter streak than I think they've ever hit. And I love those guys, by the way.
I don't know.
No, these guys?
Yeah, they went on some like 46-7 streaks. Like
we got to put out a couple good days worth of winners, and then
6-0. That's
a good start.
That's as good as it gets.
It's a good start for sure.
Good start.
Yeah, that's a very good start. Yeah, that was
Rams
dope.
money line plus odds for the play of the day too.
So you know what? Then this next topic is we got to get you involved in this one. It's time to do the over/unders. The Detroit Lions versus Tennessee Titans.
All right, here we go.
Ding dong. Oh, I thought
Nicholas Falcone.
Thought we were doing Around the League.
We know you work the books. Let's keep it lines. Then we'll go around the league.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. We'll do some player props. Let me pull that up real fast.
Oh, I thought you had them up.
No, you jabroni.
Oh.
Around the league, ready to roll.
The prep sheet.
Why are we going around the league and back to the Lions? Doesn't make sense.
I'm down for the Lions always.
Why are we going back to the Lions?
Well, because we have the numbers. I mean, people, you want to make some money with the guy that's putting out 6-0 bets right now?
Yeah, my fault. That's just
Chat's
some
screaming for
miscommunication.
Pistons.
That's all good. I thought you said it, that you're ready to do the over-unders.
Ever since I put out that graphic, that ass graphic, when I went 0-5 last Saturday, I've been perfect since.
Oh, don't tell people that. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he put that was a funny graphic.
I lost my house.
All right, let's look at some numbers here.
Courtesy of Caesar Sportsbook. Where do you want to start? Passing?
Passing.
All right, we'll start with passing. We'll start with Jared Goff. Easy thinks we're going to have to pass because the Lions' run game is going to get shut down.
We're going to pass.
So this should be an easy over 233.5 for Jared Goff.
I'm going over.
Yeah,
You already know.
I would go over too.
By far. Unless we're up so much that like they put in Hook.
Oh.
That'd be the only way around that, in my opinion. I mean, Trav,
I'll go over too.
Over?
Yeah.
Nicholas Falcone.
Over.
Over.
Betting the books on it. Shout out Trav. Check out Woodward Bets.
Trav.
Check it out.
Shout out Nicky Falcone in the booth.
Yeah, shout out Nicky Falcone.
Chris?
Over.
Over. I think this is another over. Even against the Lions secondary that's been playing really well, we know nobody runs the ball against the Lions except for Aaron Jones. So you need to stop Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears or whoever they run out there. Mason Rudolph, over under 195.5.
I feel like they're going to be passing a lot.
Yeah. Does he crack 200 yards? I don't even know who
their offense is also fucking ass.
Yeah.
Under.
Under. I'm not going to touch it.
I feel like a degenerate betting on Mason Randolph passing yards.
Yeah,
like,
gross.
I feel like this is rock bottom for me. I would go under if I put money on it.
And looking at a good, reason why you might want to go under, the only receiver you can bet on for the Titans, Tony Pollard, over under 18.5 receiving yards.
Over.
That's the only line they've given for the Titans receivers. Tony Pollard. Trav, 18.5 for Tony Pollard.
Under.
Under?
Yeah.
Nick?
I'll go
Nicky
over
Falcone?
Here. I'll go over here. They're going to have to get the ball out, try to make something happen without being able to throw the ball downfield.
Yeah, I would take the over here because Tony Pollard is an explosive back. So if you give him some space, he can break one off, and he's going to be checking down to him a lot because the Lions are going to be playing some good defense on the outside with these bum-ass receivers that don't even get lines in sports books. Yeah, they're going to have to check down to Tony Pollard a lot because they're going to be getting clamped up on the outside. I'd go over.
Over Tony Pollard by far. He's like the only guy they can throw to right now.
Yeah.
Over. Easy over.
Yeah.
All right. What about Amon-Ra St. Brown coming off a big game last week? 71.5. Over under Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What is it one more time?
71.5.
100%.
Over. No J-Mo?
No J-Mo.
Yeah, over.
Nicky?
Throw him overboard, boys.
Throw him overboard.
Let's go. Over.
Over. Chris?
Over.
Yeah, I'm going over too. You're gonna see a lot of Amon-Ra in this game.
You have to.
Another guy we expect to step up. Wow. These Lions are kind of disrespectful, dude. I might do an all-over Lions receiver parlay.
Damn.
Tim Patrick, a guy we expect to step up. 31.5.
Ooh, they bumped that one up.
31.5. It was at 24 last week?
Yeah, 21.
Well, yeah, no J-Mo. You gotta think he's gonna get more looks.
Yeah. I'll take over. I think Tim Patrick eats this. Yeah.
That's like 2 catches. That could be 1 catch.
I wouldn't put it in the parlay, but I'll take it separately. Yeah.
I might do all Lions over. All their pass catchers, including running backs. Nick?
Over.
Travis?
Under.
You hating on TP?
Not hating, but I think it's going to be Khalif Raymond and Laporta.
Well, you're going to love these next numbers. Chris?
Yeah, I'm actually lockstep with Bet Boy here.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Guys. I'm going over on Tim Patrick. That could be one. If they're taking shots in this game, it's going to be either Tim Patrick or Khalif Raymond. Tim Patrick goes up, gets 1. That's the over right there. Next guy, you just mentioned him, Sam Laporta. Over under without Jamison Williams. 32.5.
Oh yeah.
That's the lock.
32.5.
That's the lock
That's
of the
the
day.
lock of the week,
We
buddy.
just had a community bust in here. Did you? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs 32.
32. Sam Laporta.
Oh, Sam Laporta 32.5.
32.5.
That's the one. No, over.
I might put my house on that.
$50 million.
Over 32.5 for Sam Laporta is minus 113, courtesy of Caesar Sportsbook.
Trev, Christmas gonna be good for the kids.
Yeah, I'm smacking the over on that.
For sure.
32.5. He only didn't hit that twice this year. And one of those games he was hurt.
Next up, another guy we expect to fill in for Jameson Williams, Khalif Raymond. Over under 24.5 receiving yards. He had a big game last week.
Over.
I'm not going to.
If anybody, no one can replace J-Mo, in my
He's going to run the routes.
Yeah, but if anybody's going to run those type of routes, it's going to be
for
him. And just catch one of those to the crib.
Nick?
Yeah, I'm going over here.
Trav?
I'm going over as well.
Chris?
What was the line again?
24.5.
24, that's it?
Yeah.
Over.
I'm
Put a
going over
schmeckle
as
on
well.
it.
We just
They
need a
expect
catch.
us not to throw the ball.
Duh, yeah.
What is going on?
I think we're going to run efficiently.
I think this
know
is
some people don't. But now, let's see these lines of the Detroit Lions running backs going against this vaunted Tennessee defense.
Feared.
Jahmyr Gibbs, over under 64.5 rushing yards.
First time it's been in the 60s.
First time
maybe
it's been
all
in the
year.
60s.
Jahmyr Gibbs 60?
64.5. Dude, I can't believe that.
I don't know if I fuck with that
I'm about
one.
to put some money on that Laporta one right now before.
Yeah, the Laporta one I put the money on for sure. I'm not really going to fuck with Gibbs at 60. I just, nah.
64.5, Nick.
Over. I don't think Demont gets too much of a workload this week. Kind of
That's
banged
fair.
up. I think Gibbs is going to get at least 16, 17 runs, and he easily hits that if he gets that amount of carries.
Trav?
Nicky kind of got me thinking, though. I was going to go under.
Nikki got
I'm
me
going to stick
thinking.
with under.
Yeah, I'm
you
going
guys
under.
got to think that could be, if he pops one.
I know. It's
Pops
tough.
one
I'll
for
take him
40?
for sure at the pop one.
It's
but
tough.
Chris?
Gut tells me under. I think it's slightly under, but
He's got no
I think
guts.
it's
What is
because.
he listening to? He's skinny as shit.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you. I
welcome.
appreciate that.
All right, yeah, I'm going to go with the under
I
as
need
well.
to hear Monty's line.
Monty's line next up. Over under 54.5 for David Montgomery. Easy.
what's the number?
54.5 for David Montgomery.
Because of the knee stuff. And
Yeah, I just put 2 units on Sam Laporta over.
that feels more doable than.
Like what? 32.5
Put
is crazy.
schmeckles.
I'm going under.
All right, Nick.
I'm going under.
I'm going under as well. I
Dude,
think
you
you
guys
have
are really
to
scared of
have-
Tennessee's defense.
You hold up. Under, because you need a guy like Monty in Lambeau Field. You keep him fresh for that game. This coaching staff knows it. These running backs know it. And Monty goes under.
Over.
Chris?
I'm going slight under, but I got him for a touchdown for sure.
I'm going over. He's getting this in the first drive. Like I said, Monty's coming out there running angry. He's popping one in the first drive for 30 plus.
Not worried that he got banged up last week.
No, he's fine. He came back in the game.
Yeah.
This
Wasn't as
team doesn't
effective.
rest their starters. This team doesn't rest their players. He wasn't on the injury list at all.
Yeah, he's a beast.
David Montgomery's good to go. He's going to, like I said, he's going to be running angry in this game. He knows it was an uncharacteristic fumble, but it almost cost the Lions the game. He's going to feel that. He's going to go out there. He's going to fuck some people up.
How would you feel if they didn't give him the workload, though?
I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, as long as we're winning, I don't care who gets the workload. But I just, based on what I've seen, like I said, he looks fine. When he came back in the game, he looked fine. If he was really injured, they probably just wouldn't have put him back in the game because of how good Gibbs was performing. On top of they got, Craig and Vaki as well. Yeah, I think he's fine, but I think he comes in this game pissed off. All right, what else do we want to do here? Passing touchdowns? Nah, that's pretty easy. Oh,
What's it at? 2.5?
Jared's is 1.5. Mason Rudolph under 0.5 passing touchdown is plus 158.
The under is?
The under is up, plus 158. The over is minus 210. I kind of like the under for the
Who's
plus
he
money.
finding as a receiver?
Dude,
This is
that's-
like a Killian Hayes
But that's
3.
also like he hits Tony Pollard on a jailbreak screen.
Right.
He misses.
Yeah.
Somebody misses a tackle. He could be gone.
No, for sure. But this feels like a Killian Hayes 3,
Yeah.
over under to me.
We held the Cowboys without a touchdown. Is it crazy to say we can hold the Titans without a touchdown? I don't think so.
Especially not with Mason Rudolph.
I like that plus 158 because they could mid-game put in Will Levis. Oh, dude. It's talking to me like the Green Goblin mask. I might have to put some money on the under half a touchdown for Mason
Put a
Rudolph.
Tobias Harris
Would I be
unit on
crazy
it.
for doing that?
What one?
Under 0.5. What are you doing? He's not
one?
locked in.
I'm not
Under
arguing in the
0.5. Yeah, of course. you
Under
are.
0.5 for who?
Mason Rudolph for touchdowns is plus 158 for him not to throw a touchdown.
I'd go under.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's plus money.
Yeah.
He could leave mid-game and we could see fucking Mayo Boy out there.
Where our defense eats is the red zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. The only thing that would worry me is like he hits Tony Pollard on a jailbreak screen and takes it to the house.
Well, that's the only thing that's possible according to the sports book. They can't pass to anybody else.
I guess. Oh,
They
yeah,
can't
that's
pass to
fair.
anybody else.
Anytime touchdown for Tim Patrick is plus 300. Allen Robinson is plus 800. Ooh.
What's Laporta's?
Ooh, that might be a little
Let's
dip.
get gross.
Sam Laporta's is plus 240.
I'm putting it
Allen
on
Robinson
Laporta.
first touchdown scorer is plus 5,500.
Let's change our lives.
Dude.
Let's change
Dan
our
Campbell
lives.
said
Who's
he's going to
this
see a big
5,500?
role with J-Mo gone.
Deposit
this
match.
5,500?
Caesar Sportsbook, $1,000 deposit.
Dog. Honestly,
Who's this 5,500?
Allen Robinson. I don't think I can tell you what to bet with your money on Caesar Sportsbook, but if I had $1,000 and if it didn't hit, I would get the money back. I would put it on Allen Robinson first touchdown scorer for plus 5,500.
No.
Is he even going to be playing?
Dan Campbell said he's going to have a pretty big role with J-Mo gone.
One more question.
Dog, I'm just saying.
What's a Lions defense touchdown?
Lions
I could
defense
see
touchdown?
a pick,
Oh, that's
pick
a good
six
one.
in this
Is
one.
Isaiah
Detroit
Williams
defense-
activated?
Isaiah Williams,
Or a fumble.
not as of yet, no.
Watch out for
Detroit
that.
defense anytime touchdown is plus 600.
That's crazy.
Nick
that
Westbrook
that's
and
more
Keenan
likely than
touchdown
Allen
plus
Robinson.
550.
Let's get it. I might
That's
have
more.
the
That's
tail.
more than Allen Robinson. That's crazy.
Because Calvin Ridley, he's not playing, right? Or
I don't
is
think so.
Probably not. Tyler Boyd. Okonwu is actually pretty good. But then they got Josh Weil, Jaquan Jackson, Julius Chestnut. Who the fuck are these guys? Okay. There is no way in God's green earth Julius Chestnut should have better odds as first touchdown scorer than Allen Robinson. Dude, take the Allen Robinson plus 55. I'm telling you. If you got a free bet, I would do it. It's plus 5,500.
Wouldn't.
It's a free bet. What do you mean?
Oh, it's a free bet. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I know. I'd put
Dude,
on
just
somebody
keep
who's more likely to do it.
Keep arguing with kids in the chat.
I'm having a conversation with you about Allen Robinson. I would not fucking bet that for first touchdown. No. What are you talking
I
about?
just said if it's a free bet, I would do it. It's a
But
free
if you have a free bet, then why would you put on somebody who's more likely to get the first touchdown?
because it's plus 5,500. I'll just bet real money on someone
Like
that
he's
thinks
literally
he's gonna get the first touchdown.
nah. I bet somebody's gonna win. That first touchdown for Allen Robinson, it's probably
free
not
bet.
gonna happen.
Plus 5,500 for a free bet.
I'm with Easy. Take a free bet and turn it into known money. And then go from there.
Nah.
If
Take a free bet.
Put
Throw
on.
$1,000 on plus 5,500. You kidding me?
Change your life
Then you got the
forever.
$1,000 if it doesn't hit.
If
But
Isaiah
if it hits-
Williams is active,
But then that next bet gets
return.
real.
With that same logic, you could do the name that you just said that you don't even fucking know or like. That had
No,
better
because
odds.
Allen Robinson's Allen Robinson. He's not fucking
But it's a free bet.
Joey Chestnut.
But it's a free bet.
Yeah, but it could actually happen.
So could the other one.
No, it couldn't.
Why?
You think Allen Robinson's less likely to score first touchdown?
But it's a free bet. That's the
than
logic
Joey
here,
Chestnut?
right? Like I'm just.
It's part of the logic, yes. There
I
are
would
multiple
just
things
go
that go
whoever
into a
has the
decision,
best
Easy.
odds at that point. If
There are
it's
multiple things
if
that
the
go
logic
into a
is free
decision.
bet.
Not mine.
Easy, there are multiple things that go into making a
How
decision.
many catches does Allen Robinson have in the year?
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
So logically,
So Allen Robinson
it wouldn't be a good bet.
There's no way Allen Robinson scores at all.
It's no. It's not likely. No.
I'm just saying. It could. Dan Campbell said he's going to get a big workload with J-Mo out.
Yeah. Not
Plus
like
50, plus 55
Goff is
on a guy whose head coach said he's going to get a big workload. Nobody said Joey Chestnut's getting a big workload.
Goff praised him in practice.
Goff praised him
Allen
in
Robinson?
practice.
And he's a good red zone target.
And he's a
He
good
is.
red
That's
zone
what he's
target.
known
I think
for.
I'm bought in, boys.
I'm just saying.
I think I've been sold.
5,500.
Plus 5,500, dude. What do you got to lose? Nothing, because it's a free bet.
Sprinkle.
Literally nothing to lose. It's a free bet. But we're going to go to break.
All right, boys, we're retiring.
We're going to go to break. Yeah, we can retire after Allen Robinson catches that first touchdown. Tell us about KDK Law.
KDK Law, Kevin and Catherine, guys, they got your back.
Divorce.
Tell them the heavyweight since you they'll pay your first time filing fee. Just scan the QR code, dial 248-971-0476. It's Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law. 10 plus years experience, 24/7 availability. They got your back.
Can't get enough lines? Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Dispensary guys, not only is your local campus plug, right now they hook you up with the opportunity to win free bud for an entire year, free weed for an entire year, free cannabis for an entire year. Either way, scan the QR code above my head. Terms and conditions do apply, but it's Dispo Dispensary, your local campus plug. Was it fake?
No, it's real. But I'm just thinking of the picture that Chris sent in the chat.
Oh, no. It's too sexy.
You're so sexy. But yeah,
I thought that was funny.
this tweet is crazy from Taylor Mathis.
That's just, she's pandering.
She said, I honestly have never been in such a dark place in my life. I honestly want to unalive myself. I have made no money off of this, and the false information out there is disgusting. I don't know how people do this to people.
It's Friday. Let's keep the vibes up.
Yeah,
boys.
I don't care.
Keep the vibes up.
Those bets were made for walking, dude.
Yeah, just keep walking
Get
the
the
bets.
step in, yeah.
Just put the fries in the bet.
All right, let's do the pick.
Just take the tits on the wall.
Oh my god.
Let's make some bets here. Let's
Shut the fuck up and walk the puppies.
let's do the pick'em. We'll start. Nick, drop a Nick Falcone beat in there. Trav, you're in this.
Let's go.
So if you lose,
hot dog?
yeah, you lose.
All
You got
right.
the hot dog. We'll give you the first lock since you're a guest.
All right, what does that mean?
You lock a
That's
team.
kind of bullshit.
Relax, Glizzy boy. You went from the hot
no
dog
Glizzy
suit.
boy slander today.
You're the
Not
Glizzy
a
boy.
chance.
You're the
Nicky
reigning
You're
Falcone.
Nicky Chestnut.
You're the reigning Glizzy boy.
You
You're Nicky
disrespect
Chestnut.
a Falcone, you end up in the goddamn gutter. Hella fucking no.
Nicky Chestnut.
We gotta give him the feed.
One of your picks, you have to lock. And so if they
Put
win,
the bricks on him right now.
if they win,
Michigan fans
Bro's
are
just
losing
gonna
their
have
fucking minds,
Blocks
bro.
on his shoes.
They are losing their fucking
fans
minds,
are going
bro.
crazy. Man.
Bro.
Dude, if Nick has the Glizzy suit and Michigan loses this
Let's
weekend,
start picking.
he might show up with a gun on Monday.
All right, now,
so-
now
it's
that's
Nicky
out of
Falcone.
pocket. Come on, what are we
Travis,
doing,
you got
Spenny?
to lock one.
Friday.
Let me
Good
tell him
vibes.
what the lock is, Nicky. You got to lock one of your teams, and if you get it right, you get 2. But if you get it wrong, it's -1.
Okay.
All right. So Chris,
Yes.
Dallas versus San Francisco. Who do you got?
San Fran. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But San Fran, yeah. I almost thought about the the L word. Thought about it.
Trav, you can't. Travis gets the first lock.
That's
Niners.
stupid. I
Nick,
hate that.
Niners.
easy.
Who they playing again?
The Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
Give me the Niners.
He's still
They're
arguing
missing
in
like
the
all
chat.
the receiving.
I am taking the 49ers as well. Ricky Pearsall, legacy game. He's about to go crazy. 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris, Chicago versus the Commanders.
Give me the Durs.
The
What are we
Durs?
doing here?
With no
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
You're not pranking me this time.
I mean, he's out. But Trav, who you got?
Nice one.
Give
Good
me
try.
Bears, and that's my lock.
Oh, locking the Bears. You sound like easy.
Let's go, buddy.
At plus money, locking the Durs.
No, we locked the Bears.
The Bears?
Bears,
Or the
baby.
Durs?
The Bears.
Locked it.
Okay, I'm going Commanders, and I have faith in Marcus Mariota, even if Jaden
kinda do
Daniels
too.
is confirmed out.
I'm going with the Durs as well.
This
Because
one's
I think Jaden Daniels will play.
this one's in Washington.
Yeah, you tried.
I did.
I'm too smart.
You know
for
what?
that.
This could be for the last wild card spot.
Yeah, it could be. I'm gonna go Bears.
Oh, of course.
That
Why
defense.
did I even ask you?
That defense can carry him.
You always pick the Bears. You're a Bears fan.
I don't always pick the Bears.
I
Every
don't
chance he
always
gets.
pick the Bears. Nick. Oh, sorry. Chris.
Yeah.
Buffalo versus Seattle. At Seattle.
At Seattle.
At Seattle. Buffalo in Seattle.
I'll go Seattle.
Seahawks just made a trade for a linebacker.
I'll go Seattle.
Feeling good. Going Seattle.
I'll take Seattle with Chris.
He's taking Seattle. Nick.
I don't like this.
Josh Allen and the Bills.
Okay.
Easy.
Feel better.
Yes, sir.
Seahawks coming off a massive win. Yeah, give me the Bills in a letdown spot for Seattle.
Buffalo and Seattle.
Where's this one at?
Seattle.
It's in Seattle.
Spencer just don't give credit where credit is due. What are you
That's
even talking
true.
about?
You never
Can
give
you argue with
credit.
kids in the chat or what?
Confirmed in Seattle.
Give me Buffalo.
I'm
Honestly, yeah.
also taking Buffalo. Josh Allen is a force to be reckoned with in the NFL this year.
And the Seattle lost to some bums too.
Chris, Atlanta in Tampa Bay.
No DK Metcalf.
I just saw a comment in the chat that said, "Does Nick have a Scientology meeting tonight?"
You gonna check your thetan levels, Nick?
That's pretty funny.
I'm sorry.
I actually, have plans with Tom Cruise specifically.
There you go. R. Kelly too.
All
right, too far, man.
I mean, he was a Scientologist.
You're just trying to bury this dude.
R.
Come
Kelly
on.
is a Scientologist. I'm just saying. All right. Who do you got, Chris?
What's the game?
Atlanta in Tampa Bay.
Atlanta in Tampa Bay. Give me Atlanta.
Trev?
For cousin
I'll
Spartan
take
Dog.
the Falcons as well.
Nick?
Falcons bounce back here.
Easy?
Falcons playing the Bucks, right?
Yeah, I'm taking the Falcons as well, and that's going to be my lock. Oh, yeah, nobody can lock the Titans-Lions game.
Oh, you scum.
Next up.
Why? You can't do that.
Yes, we can.
You can't already take your lock, get mad because you didn't take the obvious one, the Lions.
I have it on the paper. I would have waited.
And also,
We
are
talked
we
about it before
waiting?
the show.
I was gonna
waiting
do
on
it.
locks, or is there like a system here?
No, now
They're,
it's just,
they're usually a system, but he just
no,
went and
now it's
grabbed
just
one.
free-for-all. Travis went already, so now it's just fair game.
Well, you
Dude.
said,
No, there's a
Travis,
system,
you go
typically.
first,
Yeah,
and then I was supposed to go next, but all right.
Do you
got
want
Spencer.
Who said you go next?
He goes next because he's been in the suit.
Yeah,
That's how we typically
It's
do
his
it.
fault. This is unprecedented times. He's the glizzy
You
gladiator.
can't just change the rules up.
Yeah,
All right,
change
Nick,
it
do you
up.
Can't
want
lock the Lions
Nick, do
'cause you already did your
You
lock?
want to lock the Falcons?
No, I just like to keep you in check here, trying to make up your own rules.
standing on
I'm
business.
gonna lock who I want for you. You're gonna lock the Dolphins. All right.
I mean, I might.
Hey.
I might.
Philly,
Go Fins!
Tua coming back.
Big OG
Look out.
Crip
Fins
Mac
up, what
in the
he said.
Fins
building.
up, baby.
Yeah.
Watch out, it might be coming.
Hot dog suit's coming too.
Hot dog suit's
Do
coming.
that. Yeah.
All right.
All
Trev,
right, Chris.
Come on.
We got.
Hit your bets. Hit your bets.
Trav, you got pull up Monday if you lose.
I will.
All right.
All right, you got Philly in Cincinnati.
Philly in Cincy.
In Cincy.
I do not have a good feel for this game, but I don't like Cincy, so give me
I do
Philly.
always change the lock rules. Because we
You
never
do.
follow.
You do
we
always
never
change the
follow them anyways.
Because you always change
No,
them.
because you change them.
You took Philly?
You always go, no, you can't do that. And it's like, oh, this works for me, so we can do that.
You took Philly, you said?
Yeah, I did take Philly.
Travis?
I'll go Bengals.
Nick?
Joe Burr and
Easy?
the Bengals.
You don't fuck. Give me the Bengals.
I'm also going Bengals.
No T.
Ooh,
Higgins
on an
though.
island.
Chris on an island with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Just
Chris, you
like
might-
last
no
week
T.
with
Higgins, Chris. You
Pittsburgh.
might be right.
Yeah.
Just like last week with
All right,
Pittsburgh.
next up, we got Arizona in Miami.
In Miami.
In Miami.
You know what? Give me the Fins.
The Fins. Tua is
Give me
back.
the Fins with Tua back. Call of Duty's out.
That's true.
It's over.
Is Call of Duty out?
It is. It
Comes
came out this
Yeah,
week.
it came out last night.
Oh, shit. That's a
Dude.
good call, Chris. Travis, who do you got?
I'll take the Dolphins too.
Nick?
Fins up, and I'm locking them. Let's go.
Lock?
Tua,
Hey!
Tua Tom. Let's
You're
go.
crazy.
Don't let me
No
down.
way, I
Mike
just
McDaniel.
accepted
Mike
him into the
McDaniel.
Glizzy suit.
Let's go, baby.
You're crazy.
Let's go. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle.
I should
Let's
be
go,
in the
baby.
suit right now, that kind of suit, because I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. I just incepted you into locking the Fins.
I have this on mine. First pick, Dolphins lock.
I can read you like a book, Nick.
Well, you knew I love the Dolphins.
You're not worried about a little bit of rust?
Not at all, dude. This team was so ready to fire on all cylinders with their quarterback back, dude. They're going for the playoffs. Come on. Fins up.
I guess give me the Fins.
Who you got, Fins?
Yeah, I'll take the Fins.
All right,
You know I like the Cards, too.
Off of just the Glizzy lore alone, I'm going with the Cardinals on an island.
Thank God. Let's go.
Because
Bet you won't lock them.
I already have my lock.
Change it.
Yeah, because
I was supposed to get the lock anyway.
Tyreek Hill questionable. Tua Tagovailoa is a hit away from dying.
Both of them are playing.
So, like,
Confirmed from Nick in the booth.
Wait until Buda Baker comes in on safety blitz and absolutely puts Tua in the shadow realm. And he got, Skylar Thompson back out there.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Spenny?
I would, because that means the Cardinals would win. All right, next up, we got New Orleans and the Chargers. Who do you got, Chris?
give me the Chargers.
Dude, I can't believe I incepted you into locking the
My first
Dolphins.
literally pick on here is Dolphins lock.
Trev?
Business.
I'll go Chargers.
Nick?
Chargers as well.
Easy?
Chargers lock. Wow, you guys nervous to lock the Chargers against
I wanted
Desmond
to go
Ritter?
Saints. I did.
Crazy
I kind
bastards.
of wanted to.
Y'all,
Yeah,
wow,
I'm going
boys.
Chargers.
Easiest lock.
Are you locking them?
Yeah, hell yeah. Lock me,
Yeah,
lock
he locked up.
I'm a Spencer Rattler stan.
He is a Spencer Rattler
Yeah.
guy. Indy versus Houston, Chris.
Indy versus Houston.
Yeah.
Anthony Rich is playing. Lock Houston.
Locking Houston.
Come on. That's the one.
Is everybody taking Houston?
I'm taking Houston, yeah.
Yep.
Nick?
All right, and then
Who'd you
Chris.
take?
I'm taking Houston. We got Detroit hosting Tennessee.
Do I do it? Do I do the Nick? No, I'm playing.
No.
Give me the lies. Yeah, give me the lies.
What's your score?
I'll go lower than people think. I'll go 27-3. I think they're gonna fucking disrespect
Jesus.
them.
All right.
God damn.
Dude, you can't even bet on receivers.
Yeah, that is true. Trev?
I'll go Lions.
That is crazy.
34-13.
Nick?
Lions 31. Tennessee 6.
Wow.
Easy?
Lions 27, Tennessee 10.
Yeah, I kind of like 6 more than 3, but still.
I have
I
the
mean, I don't think
Detroit
you're crazy.
Lions. Should I go 42 or 41? What's more likely?
Jeez.
Your call.
I don't know when it gets that high because that don't happen too often.
Yeah. I'm going to go
I feel like
Lions
they both are like
42, Titans 10.
Burning issues, right when you said that, 42-6.
42-6. Yeah, I'm going Lions 42,
Burning issues.
Titans 10. And now, Chris,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Michigan State. Who do you got?
Come on, man. You know where it's at. Go green.
Go white. Trav?
Sparty.
Yeah, there's no way he's picking fucking Michigan. Nick, I don't even got to ask you, but you can get your shit off.
Michigan 17. Sparty 16.
Lock.
How Michigan scores. Pick 6. Will Johnson. You get one of those child's big interceptions.
Is he playing?
And then, he'll play. He's from the state of Michigan.
That's
you
fair.
don't miss this game. You're
That's
not
good
sitting
point.
out
You do
this
if you're a
game.
top 5 draft pick.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, if you got pride, you don't. And Will Johnson does.
Fuck your pride,
Pick
dude. He's a top
6.
5 draft pick.
And he'll be a top 10 if he gets hurt.
Now he breaks his leg playing Michigan State.
Yes, he will. He's best corner to come out. All right,
He's
pick
not
6,
the best corner.
guaranteed. All right, and how we get a passing touchdown? Donovan Edwards.
Passing touchdown.
Passing touchdown in this
Ooh.
game. You know they love to pull out the trickery. Donovan Edwards throws one deep, and I think State gets their touchdown on a bomb to Nick Marsh.
I like that Donovan Edwards touchdown, but it's going to be an interception because Charles Brantley's going to pick it off. Easy, who do you got? You're a Michigan fan.
Michigan State.
And I am taking MSU as well. That is our
What's your score
pick'em.
prediction?
My score prediction? I'll say 21-10.
Ooh.
Damn, Nick.
I kind of was thinking that.
Damn, son.
Where'd you find this? That'll do it for the pick'em today. We're going to go to break. We'll come back and we'll do a couple questions around the league, and then we got to go right back to break. But let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anybody can work out and do anything they want as long as you got the black card. Then you get the use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, tanning booths, and access to over 2,500 locations around the world. Planet Fitness, join in club or online, planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. And the watch party, of course, come out live. Hey Social, this week, we're going to absolutely throttle the Titans. We got the live watch party and the post-game show, both at Hey Social, presented by New Holland Brewing Company, Sabbath Coffee Roasters, Soroki Crispy Chicken and Pizza, and 1800 Tequila.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Are you tired of the same old Detroit sports? Head on over to woodwardsports.com, click that shop tab today, get yourself some brand new merch. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all that guaranteed to turn heads. So head on over to woodwardsports.com, click that shop tab today, get yourself some Detroit swag, some merch.
Greg says 7-3 MSU. I mean, I would love it, but that would be the ugliest fucking game.
What was the score of that rain game?
That was ugly.
That was ugly too. That was Rocky Lombardi.
I still think they got like 17 points in that one.
That was the COVID game. The rain game.
The rain game was, I think, John O'Corn throwing up ducks, and somehow John O'Corn is still better than any quarterback Michigan has right now.
This is crazy that run of, imagine, like Meek Mill, we used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, of John O'Corn, Wilson Spate, and Shea Patterson, because of how bad your quarterback room is right now.
Yeah,
dude,
crazy.
There was like old dudes ready to fight at the bar that night. Like Michigan fans. That was the big house, wasn't that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fucking butthurt. That one was not supposed to happen.
No, I was in Ann Arbor, but
Chase said he was at the rain game.
That's a good ass game.
Yeah,
We're not good ass game, but it was
ugly, but it was a
for
good
Michigan State fans. It's a good ass game.
Fun game to watch.
Yeah, one of the things I
love playing in the rain.
previewed this game with, and just I think one of the biggest reasons why Michigan fans are so butthurt about this game is because they've been so bad all year with high expectations. You get hurt, you get slaughtered, you get kicked down. But if you have to be like, no real fan is just kicking this game to the side. You eat next to the fucking Spartans. You breathe next to the Spartans. You talk shit next to the Spartans. Every single goddamn day you see a Spartan fan.
See,
and it's vice versa.
That's
you
why I
have
don't
to get up
respect
for this
Michigan
game.
fans, man. Not you in specific, but
people that
Michigan
say
fans
this
that
game's
go,
not shit?
yeah, they're not even our rival, so it doesn't matter.
No, that's bullshit.
They're just pussies, dude.
And the reason why we're so bad this year and why a lot of other teams have taken a step forward is because of the transfer portal. Michigan was not in the top 50 of a transfer portal after adding a new coach. Jonathan Smith was in the top 50. Arizona State was in the top 50. SMU, Houston, Minnesota, Tulane, Cal, UCF, Syracuse. Are these football schools?
Talk about it, Nick.
What are we doing? You had to replace 10 starters on offense. You didn't. You have to go out to the portal. You need to find talent. You saw Indiana. They brought over a bunch of people from JMU, and they're
the best players are from all their best players are from JMU.
I know, it's crazy, and we were so stubborn. Is Sharon Moore that bad at identifying talent where you couldn't get the spring transfers after they hit the portal? Because I know we were late to the party about the coaching search.
Yeah.
I get that.
For the transfers,
but at that point, for the spring games, for the spring portal, you couldn't go out and get talent. Unacceptable. That's why this season has been a disaster, and that's why to save your season right now, you got to go out and beat the Spartans tomorrow. That's why you got to just go out and get the job done.
Yeah, and why, that was a well-mannered crash out, Nick, but is very well deserving because everything you said is true. It's embarrassing for a program that esteems itself as Michigan to produce the product they are right now. They should have paid people. They should have. If you went up, literally, I mean, the transfer portal stuff, yes, you're right, but it's not even that deep. If you paid a quarterback, you would be 6-1 right now. If you paid Cam Ward, if you paid one of those guys, which you can pay them because you have the deepest pockets in the NCAA, you would be 6-1 right now. So that will be embarrassing for me. It's just organizationally, they think they're better than that for some reason, and they're proved to not be. So, yeah, I agree with you. It's sad to see Michigan, falling apart like that. I love it, but it sucks for college football because as much as I hate Michigan, they're the biggest brand in college football, and they draw a lot of numbers. But
and it sucks for this rivalry. Both teams.
No, this is great for the rivalry.
Yeah.
It's great for the rivalry.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
I mean, Michigan's been dominating. Let's just state it how it is.
If this was another 49-0 game, it wouldn't mean shit. But this is actually going to be a close game. And like I said, Michigan's fate is on the. If they don't win this game, they won't make a bowl game this year because the only win on the rest of their schedule is Northwestern. Michigan State, if we lose this game, we still got Purdue and Rutgers. Like, those are two extremely winnable games. Purdue, auto dub. Rutgers also looking like trash. So if we don't win, which I would hate, but like whatever, your season's still alive. If Michigan loses this game, everybody sits. Everybody will sit. Will Johnson, this would be the last game he plays in Michigan. Same with Mason Graham and Colson Loveland if they lose to Michigan State. Everything is on the line for them. Honestly, I don't even think it should be that much. Like, I would sit personally right now because you're not going to the playoff. So what you're going to sell out to make the Outback Bowl? Like,
no, just to have building blocks to have faith in Sharon, though, you have to win this game. Like, you cannot get spanked by your rival in a down year already while they're on the up and up. If you're descending and
dead man walking.
Dead man walking here.
Shout out Noah, by the way.
Do you want to say anything?
Noah.
Guy.
Yeah, come say something.
Come say some words.
Come on, man.
Or Trev.
Speech.
Swap out.
Yeah, sit down. But it's an. Oh, we're gonna go to break. We'll come back with Noah's exit interview.
Yes.
On the heavyweights. Tell us about New Holland.
You tell us about New Holland.
Oh, I will tell you about New Holland. New Holland's great.
Tell me what to do.
Great drinks.
You big dummy.
The Taller Long Drink is a grapefruit puree gin cocktail. It's really good. Try them whenever you can. Taller Long Drink is the best long drink in the game. New Holland Brewing Company, they're doing it right. They're locally sourced. They make great drinks. The Tangerine Space Machine is a fantastic beer as well. So go check out New Holland Brewing Company and the Taller Long Drink when you can.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
You and I pay our bills. Unlike my opponent, Dave Coulter, I won't take advantage of my job because I work for you. I'm Nick Jonai, and by the way, I do pay my water bills on time, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Nick Jonai for Oakland County.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Sabbath Coffee, some say you teach me and I'll teach you. Sabbath Coffee will teach you how to wake up in the morning. They've got delicious, locally roasted, fresh coffee delivered right to your door. Just subscribe at SabbathCoffeeRoasters.com. Use code word Woodward to get 25% off your first subscription order. So if you want to be the very best when you wake up, make sure you drink Sabbath Coffee. Well, it's all come down to this. Hey. Oh, that's good stuff.
Nice.
Well, if you guys don't know, Noah is a valued member of the Woodward Sports family. He received a job offer out of state. He is taking said job offer out of state. And today is his last day at the network. All right, Noah, who's your favorite person here?
Ryan.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That's an easy answer.
Yeah.
All right, who's your second favorite person here?
Probably a tie between you and Brady.
Fuck you, Brady.
Easy and Nick and Chris round out.
Whoa.
Yeah, afterthoughts.
That was an easy
Thanks
third.
for saying my name.
Also,
That's embarrassing.
new Chris sales guy is pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a new Noah replacing me.
There is a new Noah. Yeah, we got Noah 2 coming in. Shout out
I
Noah.
haven't met him yet. Are you mad that your replacement's also named Noah?
A little bit.
Yeah, I
Not
would
gonna
be
lie.
too.
Because we're going to be like, where's Noah? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
What are you
Which
most
quarterback
excited about
right
moving
now
out
do you
of
think fits
state?
that mold the best?
The
Who's
bad
playing at the
bitches.
top of their game?
Man, I don't even think it's close. I
That'd be
did
fun.
a thing
New
with the
adventure.
You
Detroit
sound a lot
Lions.
like John Gruden right now. It's weird.
That was
Yeah, I
crazy.
think you probably have the overlay or something. Yeah. So you did a lot of graphics, a lot of editing here. For those who don't know, Noah is one of our crack team of editors, and by crack team I mean Noah and Ryan. What is your favorite graphic you ever edited for Woodward Sports?
That's a tough one.
That's the hard hitting question. I'm telling you, I know you guys don't know this, but I'm actually a journalist.
The
don't show
best
it.
graphic I made. I don't know. I've made a lot of really good ones.
You have.
I wouldn't say graphics, but there's some videos
Some
I've
great
made.
edits out
there. Oh, dude,
some
the videos
really,
are
really good
excellent.
edits. They're a little bit too highbrow,
Yeah.
but you know they're pretty good.
My favorite edits from you are probably the Ermanni ones. You just, you make him seem so welcoming and the favorite graphic that I saw you make, it actually got put on TV.
Oh
Which,
yeah,
that's
right.
That was
that
one.
That was a
I
great
forgot
graphic.
about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy story behind that one.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite show to clip?
Oh, dude, you can just let it go now.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna see you again. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be back for the Christmas party. We're making him come back.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
That's why Les has to go if you're gonna be here. So you gotta go.
He needs to turn them down so I can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So who's your least favorite show to clip?
Just because of the ad breaks being a half an hour between each other, Ermanni and Edwards.
Yeah.
But the content's still good.
Content's still good.
It's just
Nice.
it's not broken up enough for me.
Who's the most clippable personality?
Ooh, probably Flannel.
Flannel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
That's a good answer.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
When you sat down
I win, you
in your
lose.
internship with one Chris Platte, with
sir.
one Noah Bruno, and with Roman Bruno,
Yeah.
and with one Owen Ozust
Rip.
to do the Woodward Interns podcast, did you foresee your career at Woodward Sports
forgot about that.
unfolding the way it did?
Yeah, pretty much down to the T, little very last detail.
Yeah.
I could see myself, getting to this point, but I had a lot of fun. I thought I'd probably write a little more, but that really didn't happen.
Were you disappointed about that?
I mean, a little bit, but my minors were art related, so I was
Okay.
like, just go over the other thing.
Name 3 Woodward Sports employees you can beat up.
Ryan Lentz, Brady Wood.
Yes.
Do it. Probably the new girl, Lauren.
That was the best answer.
All right, well, I think we got to end it there. Noah, appreciate you, brother. It was a pleasure working with you, getting to know you. You're my friend. Love you, man.
Absolutely.
Have a great
Hold on.
time in your future.
I everything that too. Max Holloway, Ilya Taporia.
I got it.
I got Elliott too.
Yeah, I know. I feel dirty. But that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. For Trav,
Hamza too.
For Noah, his last day. For Adam Morency in here. For Brady, for Lenz, for Chris, Nikki Falcone, Easy. I'm Spencer. We're the Heavyweights. Have a great weekend. Go Lions. Go Green. We'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.
Go Blue. Don't forget.